What is up, everybody? All my regulars. Happy Tuesday. Mets game is starting in a moment or two. Mr. Peanut Butter, hello. Sean Mack, hello. Hector, hello. Pull this up on my phone real quick. Basketball game is at 9. I'll also cover that too as well. It's game 6 of the NBA. So we'll have two games. What's up, Briggs? Sincerely M, what's up? You're new here. Hello. Robert Stock is pitching for the Mets. I think it's like his only. Team TV, what's up? That's today is Robert Stack's second start. So I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll see. I figured he's a duck, Hector. I figured. They don't really have a whole lot of solid pitchers left in their dugout right now, especially after using up most of their pitchers yesterday. So. Oh yeah. Survival is a good friend of mine. Sincerely, Survival is a good friend of mine. Starting lineup for the Mets: Nimmo, Alonso, McNeil, J.D. Davis, McCann, Conforto, Pilar, VR, and then Robert Stock. On the bench, Dominic Smith and Guillorme. Wade Miley, he's pitching for the Reds. 7-4 record, 16 starts, ERA 2.80, 96.1 innings. Third base, Suarez, Kyle Former. Shortstop, second base, India, Joey Voito, whatever his name is, on first base for the Reds. Tucker's catcher, left field, Winkner, Tyler Naquin, center field, and a King. I don't even know how to say that guy's name. The guy whose initials are AA is right field for the Reds. Dave is the bench coach, acting general manager for today, with Louise's second game suspension tonight. Oh, cool, man. Here's the first pitch. Nimmo takes strike one. Nimmo's average .310. .310 is Nimmo's average for the season thus far. That's strike two for Nimmo. That's on the outside. Nimmo takes ball one. Counts 1-2. That pitch was 79 miles per hour from Millie. Pitch number 4. Ball. Hey, Peanut Butter. Hey, Mr. Brandon. Hey, Sean Mack. That's ball 3. Counts 3-2 for Nimmo. Nimmo will take strike 3. 1 out. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I don't ever get your notifications, Peanut Butter. I don't know. What's up, Survival? Wade Miley, lowest average fastball velocity, 86.4 miles per hour for the pitcher right now of the Reds. Lowest velocity on fastball. Pitch number 6. Strike 1. Showing some stat on how the Mets do against fastball. Oh my God! It's on the warning track. Ah! Pete Alonso with the home run. Pete Alonso. Wow. One nothing Mets. Jeff McNeil up at bat. Hector, I think Jeff McNeil's your favorite player right now for the Mets, isn't he? Yo, Pete Alonso's got that fucking home run privilege, Hector. Pete Alonso with the home run privilege. Counts 0-2 for McNeil. Right after that, Alonso home run, making the score 1-0 Mets. CG, what's up, CG? Thank you, Hector. Counts 1-2 for McNeil. Oh, he swung at that. It was low, too, but struck him out. McNeil goes down swinging. Do you want a cookie meatball? I had meatballs. Oh, God. I shouldn't even say it, so I'm never going to hear the end of it. I had meatballs for dinner tonight. Meatballs and spaghetti was my dinner tonight. Here's the pitch for... Who's that, Nito? Excuse me, J.D. Davis. What am I saying? J.D. Davis. Counts 1-1 for J.D. Davis. 2 outs. Hector hates Lindor. I like Lindor. Puts the mushroom on the meatball, gets the hose again. Exactly, Survival. Exactly. Yeah, basketball's on at 9 p.m. tonight. It's on in like 2 hours. I'll be watching the basketball game too, sincerely. Counts 2-2 for J.D. Davis with 2 outs, top of the first. Mets are winning 1-0 after the Pete Alonso home run. This will be pitch number 17 from Millie, whatever his name is. Oh, dear. Goes foul. Count stays 2-2. No, it's not Peanut Butter. M is also friends with Survival, Brendan. Here we go again with the connection troubles. J.D. Davis, fly out, 3 outs. Oh, that was interesting. It's an interesting first inning, I must say.
All your pieces are in place. A tranquil lake, a serene sky, an emerald forest, a secret hideout. Thanks for being there, just when I needed it most. Always Toyota SUVs.
Right now, it's in 2021 RAV4.
Damn, it's hot out today, boys and girls. It's like 81 degrees right now in New York and sunny.
Let's go places. Welcome.
That was a decent movie though. Silence of the Lambs.
Hi, can we meet Lando?
Something like that, Brendan.
Hi everyone, it's Lando. It's Lando.
Lando, who has the best fans? England, Germany, or France?
I don't know, what do you guys think? Let's put up a poll. Come on, England. Germany with FedEx, McLaren F1
I liked Manhunter though, and then they remade it. They made it Red Dragon with Edward Norton, but Manhunter was a good movie.
It's not too late to place a bet and get into the action. PointsBet offers hundreds of live betting options on the game you're watching, including real-time updated money lines, totals, player props, and more. All are easy and all are fast. PointsBet is one of the only sites.
Yeah, I recommend the Manhunter movie. I didn't really like the Red Dragon remake of Manhunter. Starting lineup for Reds: India, Winker, Votto, Aquinino, McQuinn, Suarez, Barnhart, Farmer, Millie. Oh, that's cool, sincerely. Me too, Brennan. Robert Stock. Record 0-2, and he only has 2 starts. Hector, and Hector. My fellow Mets fan, I got a bad feeling about this, boys and girls. All right, here we go. Pitch number uno from Stock. It's outside, ball 1, 95 miles per hour, though. India up at bat. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's a home run. And it's a tie game just like that, Hector. Just like that. The very first pitch. The second pitch of the game. Now it's a 1-1 game. Lovely. Lovely, Hector. Unbelievable. Strike 1. That's Winker. That's up for the Reds. Foul tipped. Out at first. 1 out. God, the Mets have to do something with the fucking pitching staff, though. Third base, Davis, Villar, shortstop, McNeil, second base, Pete Alonso, first base, James McCann is the catcher. Left field, Pilar, Nimmo, center field, and Michael Conforto will be on right field for the New York Metropolitans. This will be pitch number 5 from Stock, who just tied the game. Stock literally almost hit Votto. .256 is Votto's record batting average for the season. 2 balls, no strikes. That pitch was 79 miles per hour from Stock. Oh dear. It went foul. All right. Counts 2-1. I will say about Robert Stock, he looks cool, calm, and collected. What happened with the stimulus check, Brendan? You should be entitled to it if you are entitled to those benefits. That's your money. Here's the pitch. He almost fucking hit him again. Counts 3-2. Yeah, that's crazy, Brendan. This will be pitch number 10 from Stock. Here it is. He walked him. This is going to be one long game for me. All right, boys and girl. Pitch number 11 from Stock. Strike one. Aquino is a big boy. He said an off-duty DUA agent was involved in the insurrection on January 6th. He was one of the rioters and was armed. I saw a quick thing on AOL News pop up. I didn't read the whole story, Survival, but I saw a portion of it. That's pretty scary. Counts 1-2. Yeah, that's wild, Hector. Survival, excuse me. 6'4", 220. Aquino. Oh dear. Oh God. Reds with a man on first and second. So then he loses his credentials, though, right, Survival? He doesn't get to be a DEA agent anymore. He should lose his credentials at that point. I use AOL Mail, Brendan. Could you imagine if he ended up using his gun, Survival? Oh, man. He might even, you think he'll get jail time? They gave that one guy 8 months in prison. Counts 0-1. Reds with a man on first and third with one out. Scores 1-1. It's bottom of the first. She doesn't really have a YouTube, though, so you wouldn't be able to write messages to her because she doesn't have any videos uploaded, Brendan. Here's the pitch. Oh, fuck. All right, one foul. Counts 0-2. Was there any statement from the DEA agent, Survival, like why he did it, or did he attorney up? What's Oh, strikeout. All right, 2 outs. 2 outs. I know, Brendan. I'm trying to convince Angie Hicks to make a YouTube channel and upload videos. Suarez is up, .170 average, 18 home runs, 15 RBIs for the season. I would imagine he just pleads the fifth and lawyers up, Survival. Strike one. There's a fastball from Stock. That was 98 miles per hour. And that was pitch number 18. Oh, that one's in the dirt. Counts 1-1. She's on Instagram, but I don't have her Instagram, Brendan. Try Angie Hicks or Angie Ange on Insta. The counts 1 and 2. Pitch. Yeah. Are you watching Survival or no? I don't know if you get this channel or get this game where you are. Counts 1 and 2. And that's 3 outs. All right. That's the end of the first. Score stays 1-1. 1-2-1. Mets will be up after this commercial break. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to make you a big sports fan again. I keep calling you fucking Hector. Survival. I'm going to make you the biggest sports fan in the world again, bro. I don't know how that woman spells her name, but that's the end of the first inning, and it's 1 apiece. I'm not thrilled about Robert Stock being the pitcher right now, but the Mets have a very depleted bullpen, and they're limited with their pitchers.
Arrow has been taking care of families like yours since 1947.
Call Arrow Exterminating today for treatment of bees.
I didn't mean to say it, Brendan. I didn't mean to call him Hector.
It's the 52nd anniversary of Smith Haven Ram, and we're giving $25 for every vehicle to Long Island Cares.
And usually it's Hector that brings up. He's the first one to bring up something that happened in the news. That's probably why I keep calling Survival Hector.
$429 a month. Or lease a new 2021 Ram Laramie Crew Cab, just $479 a month. And you get the 5-star savings plan. If it's not a Smith Haven Ram deal.
Get some there. Brendan, just grow out facial hair, bro. Just line it up. See how I line it? It's straight here. Then it's lined up. And then up here is lined. Just line your beard up. Men are supposed to have hair. I got hair on my chest too, bro. Like I don't shave that much hair off my body, bro.
Tempt them with our rich, creamy cheesecakes.
Thank you, peanut butter.
For family and friends, an irresistible gift from Edible. Now with free delivery.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you're right. I forgot Survival. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of girls, especially the Filipino women, they don't like their dudes with a lot of hair, especially on their face and their head. To each his own. Everybody has a preference, I guess. All right. McCann is up for the Mets. That was ball 1. 85 miles per hour. McCann's average .247, 8 home runs, 32 RBIs for the season. Counts 1-1. I will, Brendan. Yeah, that's kind of true, Survival. Yeah. Mr. Peanut Butter says he's off the shave. No shaving. Counts 1-2 for James McCann. This will be pitch number 22. Oh, shit. McCann out at first. When I was 21, the $50 hooker, the hairiest woman I've been with, a jungle Survival. That's fucking gross. Michael Conforto, 6 home runs, 24 RBIs, average .217. Michael Conforto, the lefty. Yeah, Survival. Fucking Frank came back on like 6 different accounts last night. Just trolling. Conforto fouls, counts 1-1. I guess so. Survival.
his last 3 games.
Conforto fouls. Counts 1 and 2.
3 doubles, 2 home runs, 5 runs driven in.
That was pitch number 25 from Millie. That one's in the dirt. The count will go 2-2, 2-2. That was an 80-mile-per-hour pitch. Looked like that was his cutter. Oh, he struck Conforto out. 21 hours savage, but the Hogan wouldn't do that now. When you're young, you do dumb stuff.
Dropped down a little bit, did mildly there.
I don't think there's any women in here, Brendan, but if they're offended, they'll let me know. Yeah, he is survival. I gotta keep fucking banning him. After you left, he came back and he was like, I gave this girl $10, but she didn't come back. Should I call the cops? I'm like, dude, like, you're such a fucking troll. Like, I'm over here wasting my time thinking this kid is in trouble, and he's just wasting my time coming in here every day trolling me. Learn my lesson being too nice. Pillard with a base hit. He's on first base for the Mets. They're showing highlights yesterday of Pillar's home run. Yeah, yesterday was a wild game for my New York Mets. Pillar safe on first. There's 2 outs. Who's coming up to bat now? Who's coming up to bat? Oh, VR. VR is coming up to bat. Speaking of Mets, for those of you that don't know, Courtney got me tickets next Monday for the doubleheader, and I treated myself. I got myself an authentic stitched blue Mets jersey. It's a late birthday present to moi. Counts 2-0. 2-0 for VR. Oh, snap. Base hit for VR. All right, so VR to second, Pillar to third. For those of you that don't know, VR could hit from either side, lefty or righty. I don't know what you said, Peanut Butter. Thank you, channel, for the thumbs up. Stock is up at bat right now. And he's out at first. Dang it, Stock. You freaking suck, man. What's up, Rose? Darn it.
It's Dr. Dave Johnson. Each morning, I review care.
That was a waste.
A report of New Yorkers hospital.
Especially with Pillar on third.
I'm grateful.
Mac, are you still here, Sean Mac? Return of the Mac. You know that he'd be back.
Due to the safe and effective COVID-19 vaccines. Now, almost all admissions occur among New Yorkers who are not vaccinated. This is preventable suffering.
Oh, I didn't know Sean Mac was going live tonight.
Immunity without disease. I know that some of you have been waiting for the right time to get vaccinated. Here are 3 reasons.
Good
why
morning,
I believe
Rose
that
Channel.
time is now. First, recent COVID-19 cases in our city are
Yeah, I can't wait to go to
increasing
Citi Field this
more
Monday.
strains of the virus.
Literally
Making
spend
it
the whole day
even
there.
easier to delay vaccination. Second, COVID-19 can lead to life-threatening complications, but also long-term effects on the brain and body, even for younger people. And third, it's never been easier to get the vaccine. It's available for free at hundreds of locations around the city.
Yeah, Rose Channel, if you want to drop your house, you can. Drop your link.
Even if you don't
We could
have
check out your
insurance.
channel if you
And
want.
no one will ask about your immigration status. Your decision about vaccination is a serious one, but it's also about joy. For instance, getting
Thank you,
vaccinated
boys.
helps you enjoy
Thank you,
traveling
peanut butter.
safely, to visit the people and the places you love.
Jesus Christ, these
The
long
bottom
ass.
line is that
I feel like these
vaccination
long
is
ass
the
get the
extra.
vaccine commercials are just doing more harm than good.
Your health could depend
Just
on
keep it short and simple. Hey, if you want it, this is where you could get it.
Speak with your healthcare provider.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Visit NYC.gov.
If you have questions, this is who you should call. Bada bing, bada boom. You don't need a fucking 3-minute commercial, man. You're defeating the purpose. Found out today mom is allergic to cats. I found out like 2.5 months ago that I'm not allergic to cats anymore, Brendan. Something's going on at the mound. The athletic trainer, the pitching coach, the acting manager, VR, McCann, are up. Talking to Stock. Stock is getting taken out of the game. They think Stock might have hurt himself running down to first base. So who do the Mets have in their bullpen warmed up, ready to go? So who is coming in to pitch now for the Mets?
So the Mets are going to have to go deep into their bullpen tonight. Probably Steven Nagosic, I would think, was called up.
Steven Nagosic? Hector, who the hell is that? They said they just called him up last night. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, New York Mets. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Browse for cars that fit your budget. They customize your down payment and monthly payment. And these aren't made up numbers. It's what you'll really pay, right down to the penny. Whether you're shopping or just looking. It only takes a few seconds and it won't affect your credit score. Finally, a totally different way to finance your ride. Only from
Thank you, Heaven Hope TV.
All right, guys, no insurance talk on beach day. I'm down.
Yes, please.
I'm on my RV.
So who's going to pitch for the Mets now? The guy that just called up last night? This isn't good.
The house, the car, the RV.
Oh, man.
I doubt that exists.
I think the Mets are off on Thursday. They need a much-needed
When a brand new Audi took the race to the
day off on Thursday. And I think tomorrow, they play tomorrow afternoon at 12:30. Marcus Stroman is going to be the starting pitcher, I believe. Yeah, like an allergy pill or antihistamine, right? Survival. Yeah, I used to be allergic, but I'm not. I don't know, because I'm not allergic to Courtney's cat, and he sheds all over the place, and he lays with me when I go over there and I pet him, and I don't have anything happen with me. They say over time, you could grow out of certain allergies as you get older. So Hector's allergic to MAGA. Hector is allergic to MAGA. Mets have First Responders Weekend, July 23rd to July 25th. We are in trouble with our pitching. Yes, we are, because Robert Stock is out.
Stock forced to leave the game because of injury. And let's see if it was when he was running to first base. Yes, the ground ball hit in India, hustling out of the box.
Can you imagine being I'm not trying to, because I don't know shit about fucking playing sports on a professional level. But could you imagine running and just hurting yourself like that? Like he was just trotting down first base and he fucking blew out his fucking leg. Like, come on, bro. You got to be better warmed up, better stretched. Your PTs need to be working with you. Your nutritionist needs to be working with you. You know you're starting a game. You know you need to play. Like, come on. I know, but like some of the Mets, bro, like they get hurt off like the dumbest shit. Where is their strength and conditioning? Where's their nutritionist? Where are their PTs? Where are their chiropractors? Where's all their resources? You jog down first base and you blow out your leg. The same thing happened to Lindor. Why are all these guys blowing out their legs? You know, there is running in baseball. I had dogs most of my life too, Sean. Like 15 different starters used this season. Most in MLB. 10 different starters used in 60 games last season. 154 of 162 starts made by 6 pitchers in 2019. That's 95%. This is inside the New York Metropolitans rotation. Mets pitching coach is on the phone. I guess he's saying start getting other people warmed up. But who do they have? Can Familia pitch today? Or is he still hurt? See, everybody's fucking hurt. I can't even keep up, Hector. They're going to another commercial break. So they're letting this dude on the mound, who they just called up yesterday. Oh, man, that sucks. Put Banda? I don't know about Banda. Can you eat coyotes? Can you hunt coyotes and then eat them? Survival? Not that I would fucking eat a coyote. But. Yeah, that's true, Sean Mack. Especially if they're not trained properly. Nobody eats coyotes. Okay. I wasn't sure. Like, I know some people hunt them and they make, like, the fur things. But I wasn't sure if, like, people would actually, like, hunt them and then eat the meat. Hey, Ruby. What's up, Ruby? Good morning to Ruby.
Guys, I was talking to Mets acting general manager Zach Scott about this recently, and one of the things that he pointed out is that
all right, they're doing some stalling right now to get this brand new pitcher for the Mets warmed up properly.
What the analytics show is that there's a direct correlation between increasing velocity and strikeouts going up.
Oh, I see.
Talk about analytics as a whole. The best thing that they do is
are there people in your neighborhood, Survival, or people by, like, I guess where, like, the hunting grounds would be, that they just get, like, electrical fences put around their house to keep intruders out, like coyotes, bears, cougars, and all that? I don't know how Familia could give 2 innings. I don't know how effective electric fences would be. I don't know shit about that. Counts 0-1 for this. What is his name? Nogosek? Counts 1-1. Barnhart, his average is .271. He's batting right now.
Teachers of how to hit every age class.
Here's the pitch number 3 from Nugosek. God, some of these guys, their fucking last names. Counts 1 and 2. That was 94 miles per hour, that last pitch. Position 1 on my channel list. I think Sean is live now. Oh, dear. Goes down to first base. It's out. 1 out. Farmers have electric fences to keep livestock in. They use guns and traps to get predators. Oh, like the thing where they clamp down on like one leg or paw. But could certain electric fences though keep predators out too? Like if the predator comes by and zapped, you know?
Or stop the ships. You can do that too. Got a Farmer hitting 8th in the order. Farmer 2 for 4 last night. Not yet, man. Umpire should
This will be pitch number 5 for Nugosek. Hope I'm saying his name right. It's in the dirt. Ball 1 with 1 out. Nugosek is in because Robert Stock hurt himself running to first base. It's the bottom of the second, and it's tie game 1 apiece. Here's the pitch. Counts 1 and 1. That was a slider, 85 miles per hour. That was pitch number 6. Yeah, he tried to say he didn't swing. He swung. The bat went forward motion, went across the plate. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's foul. Counts 1 and 2. No sick. No sick. So the G is silent. No sick. No sick. Slider goes foul. Count stays 1 and 2. That was an 85 mile per hour pitch from Nosek. And this pitcher was called up last night at the end of last night's crazy ass overtime game. Nosek cracking his fingers real quick. Looks like he's trying to loosen up his hand a little bit. I know, Peanut Butter. I'm excited for you. Oh, he throws it in the dirt. Counts 2 and 2. I feel you, Brandon. No way. No way, Survival. Ekoff can fuck off. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Nimmo was right there just chilling, waiting. 2 outs. I'm doing well, Ruby. How are you doing this week, Ruby? Wade Millie, .207 average for the season, coming up to bat for the Reds.
Lifetime 158 for a home run. When he got his big league trial 2 years ago, got hit pretty hard. Pitched a 6 2/3 innings, he had 12 hits, but he was able to throw strikes, and he's done that here as well. This is up away 1-1.
Counts 1 and 1.
Remember when he first came up, we were checking into the Chicago hotel, and his parents and everyone there in the elevator with us. Boy, couldn't take the smile off their faces. They were so excited. 22 appearances for Syracuse this year in AAA.
Strike 2.
He's not very well there. He had 5.76 ERA in minors this season.
That was pitch number 13. Let's see if Nosek can strike him out.
Relieved of the injury to Robert Stock. He's retired the first 2. He's ahead on Miley 1 and 2.
That's good. Struck him out. And we'll end the second. Go to a quick commercial break, and then it'll be top of the third, and the Mets will be batting. Score still 1 apiece. Nosek is pitching because Robert Stock got hurt running the first base. Why, Brendan? Why has it been one long day? What happened? What happened, B?
Welcome to Long Island only. Casino Hotel. Exit 58 off the LIE. Chase 68 Casino Hotel.
He pitched okay, though, just now, Hector. Oh, yeah, I feel you on the panic attack stuff, Brendan. I do.
Notified the bonus prep fee, making it thousands more than advertised. They hike the down payment to deceptively lower the air price. That's no way to sell.
I've been dealing with that kind of anxiety my whole life, unfortunately.
I won't allow the shell game. If it's not a Smith Haven deal, it's not a real deal.
Whether your customers rely on you to make their day or your friends to make an impression, you can rely on Optimum Business Secure Internet that speeds up to 1 gig to keep your business going. It's internet with built-in security for only $39.95 a month for 1 year. It keeps you connected as the
Yeah, I would look into getting the medication you might need for panic attacks, Brendan.
Stuck in a contract? We'll buy you out. We'll even give you a $500 Visa prepaid card. You can rely on us to help your business grow. Call or visit optimum.com/business today. We're coming up on Geico Sports Night. We'll have the latest on Carlos Carrasco as he makes another rehab start. We'll see you after postgame.
Well, you can't think of the Cincinnati Reds without thinking of the 1970s version, known as the Big Red Machine. A team full of all-stars managed by Sparky Anderson, Pete Rose, the all-time hits leader.
But you could get meds that you could use just as needed. But yeah, I think I'm happy though. It's fine. This is the Mets jersey I got for myself for Monday's game doubleheader. I finally bought myself the blue authentic Mets jersey. All right, we're coming back from commercial break. Survival, are you going live tomorrow? Yeah, it is. And I paid almost next to nothing for it, Survival.
They do a fantastic job celebrating their long history. Of course, the Cincinnati Red Lakes, first professional baseball team, 1969.
No problem. Here's the pitch. That's Brandon Nimmo who's up at bat. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Looks like Nimmo's going to be on a fly out here. Yep, 1 out. Brandon, I used to have over 500 authentic game jerseys, but I sold some of them because I needed the money. But I have a few. I have a few still in my closet. Mr. Pete Alonso coming up to bat. 19 home runs, 53 RBIs, average .259 for the season. He has the solo home run thus far for the game. Hector, can Alonso do it again? The polar bear, the 2-time winning home run derby champions. We'll take strike 1. We'll take strike 2. Does Pete Alonso take strike 2? Come on, Alonso, hit something. He does. Going to go to right field. Alonso is safe at first base. All right, not bad. The polar bear, Pete Alonso, safe on first base.
Alonso did it twice successfully. The third time, he struck. Yeah, just caught too much of the plate there for an 0-2 count. That pays for it.
It still amazes me, Hector, how there's like less than 50% people there at the baseball game. But I remember you saying they don't have a loyal fan base right now. Cincinnati Reds. McNeil up at bat, 4 home runs for the season, 17 RBIs, average .258 is Jeff McNeil. That pitch is in the dirt. Counts 2-0 for Jeff McNeil. Pete Alonso leading off on first base. McNeil cracks it. It's at the warning track. It's playable. Out. Pete Alonso runs back to first base. The NFL, the Washington will have none. I really wish they would just give that Washington team an actual name. Molly tried to get Pete Alonso out at first, doesn't get him. You know, Survival, they used to be called the Redskins, but now they're still called the Washington Football Team. J.D. Davis with a foul, counts 0-1. I think I'm saying the Washington Football Team in the NFL, they should really come up with a name. I thought it was going to be the Red Tails. Counts 0-2 for J.D. Davis. There's 2 outs. He's got 4 home runs for the season, does J.D. Davis. Can he pull off another homer, guys? I thought they were going to come up for the name for the Washington Football Team this season, but it doesn't look like they are. Oh, goes foul. The check swing foul. Count stays 0-2. I hope not, Survival. I thought they're going to be the Red Tails, the Red Tips, the Reds, the Warriors. Oh, 3 outs. J.D. Davis struck out.
July 23rd to July 25th. Friday, stay for Boston fireworks show presented by Ford. On Saturday and Sunday, the first 12,000 fans get a 6-candle presented by Radio. Go to Mets.com/tickets.
They should just call them the Hawks. Call them the Red Hawks. Yeah, but why did they even, if it's that racist, why did they even allow that? Why did they even allow it to be called that? And why did they have the Washington Hectors? And then that other team in the baseball team, they got rid of the Little Red Indian.
That needs to change. So
That was friggin' racist. The Little Red Indian guy.
Black Business Accelerator at Amazon. And now we have a program that's dedicated to making tomorrow a better day for Black businesses.
I'm not even gonna say that, even though it's not N. I'm not even gonna say that because someone might be thinking I'm trying to say something that I'm not. It's all rigged.
$3.99. This figure looking good.
Get your back.
Yeah, but you know what? This is going to continue to happen. This is what this up and coming generation is. They are social justice warriors that think every white police officer is a bigoted racist. Everything's offensive. Everything is racist. Everything is inappropriate. Everything isn't politically correct enough. This generation coming up doesn't know dick.
With the murk created by the fires out west, terrible air quality in the city today. Jim and I got off the air last night. I was having trouble breathing. So we're doing our nightly check-in with the folks in Kentucky.
It's only going to get worse, Brendan.
Tonight, last night we had the guys sitting by the edge of the Ohio River on the other side, just chilling. Tonight, getting it. I can ordain that captain.
All right.
Pittsburgh, maybe to get the ball for him.
No sick, whatever his name is, no sec, back on the mound.
Stephen
Nagosic.
Jonathan India, who led off the bottom of the first inning with a home run against Robert Stock. Stock, we are told, left with a right hamstring injury. Trying to beat out a ground ball in the top of the second. Went out to start to warm up to the bottom of the second. Was taken out. Nagosic brought in long relief for his first big league outing.
Washington Seminoles.
And how the Mets figure out to get through the rest of the night.
I said they should be called the Red Hawks or the Washington Caps. You know how like we have the New York Mets and it's short for Metropolitan? They should be called the Washington Caps. Like Capitals, only Caps. I think they have a hockey team named that, right? Capitals? They just call them Caps.
Mets do have an extra arm. They put Jose Peraza on the injured list today and called him pitcher Jet Hartley, who they played on waivers from the Pirates a couple of weeks ago. So they're bullpen heavy tonight. Slider in for a strike 2-2. And in the best case scenario,
Or the Washington Prestige.
gets it going and stays in there for 9, 12 outs. Can't really eyeball it in.
Well, if you're talking about Aunt Jemima, Brendan, by the way, the count is 2-2. If you're talking about Aunt Jemima, her relatives came out and said that they were very disappointed that they lost her logo on all the syrup because they were becoming multimillionaires and they were giving away a lot of the money to inner city youth programs and whatnot and different black charities. So the fact that they got rid of Aunt Jemima, her family was actually really upset about it. I just want them to have a name. I think the Washington football team. Strike 3. 1 out. Courtney said the Washington Wolverines.
I think it's a good pitch. I mean, if you are up at the plate and you get a fastball that's center cut, then it might be down. Maybe it's not down. It doesn't look like it is. You can offer at it, don't you? And nobody saw your rookie. Exactly. I mean, there was a time that if you had that look at the umpire, you would not get a pitch for the rest of the game. The curveball by Nagosic.
Counts 0-1 for Nagosic.
Start out Jesse Winker. Winker to come back or to stock his first time up. So I'm looking at the Mets bullpen right now. We're on the kick and going top to bottom. Started and Diaz threw 24 pitches Saturday, off Sunday, 18 pitches last night. So probably available.
Yeah, tell me about it, Survival.
Saturday, off Sunday.
Counts 0-1. Make the count 1-1 with 1 out.
Absolutely not available. Miguel Castro's worked the last 2 days, 9 pitches Sunday.
Tom Brady. Listen, bro, don't talk shit about Tom Brady, all right?
Aaron Luke threw 41 pitches on Sunday, off
When you win like Tom Brady does at that age, you can't say shit about him. Counts 1 and 2. I think he's going to go down in history as the greatest quarterback that ever lived. And I'm not a Patriots fan. I root for the Giants. Deflate gauge. Yeah. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. If you ain't rigging the game, you ain't trying, Brendan. Counts 2 and 2. I don't know about that, Survival. He's hanging out with Joe Biden right now. And they're very chummy right now at the White House together. The Buccaneers are at the White House today. Counts 2 and 2. Saban's a winner, though, Brendan. Saban's a winner. If you win champions like that multiple times, I don't know because that's 2 outs. Tom Brady. Tom Brady denied going to the White House in 2017. He didn't think it was appropriate. So I don't know if he's a big MAGA supporter. Yeah, I would say Nick Saban is probably worse than Tom Brady when it comes to that political shit. Hector, I hope he wins another one, bro. That fastball was a strike. Counts 0-1 with 2 outs. Brendan, if you ask me, like, say I've been on a Green Bay Packers for like eight seasons, right? And the Atlanta Falcons have this stacked, highly touted team, and I have a chance to get traded to go there, and it's pretty much a guarantee that I'm going to get a championship ring on my hands, but there's no guarantee with the Packers. I'm going wherever I can get that ring, bro. Oh, okay. I didn't know what it was, Hector. I don't know why you're getting pissed, Brendan. We're just talking about Tom Brady and winning championships. Yeah, they were 8-8 before Brady. Now look how the Patriots are without Brady, Hector. Counts 0-2, by the way.
Lifetime 302 hitter, lifetime 417 on base percentage, won MVP.
Counts 1-2. Nogosek just pitch number 31.
He is signed through 2023. It was a 10-year, $225 million deal. So he's got it next year and the year after, which will be 39.
Counts 2-2. That pitch was in the dirt.
We've seen all 4 pitches from Nogosek so far. Fastball, curveball, slider change. We ever saw curveball.
He's a good teammate. He's a good leader. He's a good captain. He's a great quarterback. He does a lot of things right, Tom Brady, and he's still doing things right at age 44. So I hope he wins at least one more. Oh, no. Joey Votto with a home run gives the Reds the lead. 2-1 Reds. That was at 428 feet. Home run for the Reds. Votto. I keep calling him Votto is his name. Votto with the 400 plus feet homer.
than he does this time. This shows you how strong he is.
Another one, right?
On the left side field, that goes him on that side here. Back-to-back pitches.
And another home run for the Reds. Boys,
Of the year for Aristides Aquino, and it's 3-1 Cincinnati.
3-1 Cincinnati.
So last night it was the Mets playing long ball. Mets hit 7 home runs. The Reds didn't hit any. Cincinnati with
It's what happens when you don't have any pitchers.
just a hanging slide.
The Mets offense is going to have to start getting it going with homers and getting on base.
Swing from Aquino. And in this ballpark, anything hit or covered has a chance to go out. This one drops on the tarp just over the Cincinnati Reds bullpen. He was so strong. This is what he did his rookie year. He had 19 home runs and just about 200 at-bats.
Fucking hell.
But the Reds have been back-to-back home runs this year. Dave Johnson's had a charmed week.
I remember that game.
How to win this game.
That was the game where they fucking
Be able to run for office.
threw the ball instead of handing it off to Marshawn Lynch.
Strapped for pitching. Now behind him again, 3-1, facing Wade Miley's a great year. Ball for a strike today. Quinn, who struck out his first time up. Only in the third inning. And
She's working, Brendan. She's not mad, I promise you.
this is
Counts 0-1.
a year full of adversity. This is about
Counts 0-2.
within one game as the Mets have faced. Every game of recent knows that there's something coming that puts the Mets in harm's way. It just seems as though this night of all night, just in terms of who's available to pitch and get you through 8 innings or 9 innings.
Hold on, boys. I'll drop the link and you can talk about Brady.
You needed the 9 outs from stock, at least. Yeah.
Hold on. Hector and Survival. Here you go. Counts 2-2. What the fuck is with this pitching, man? Yeah, that's fine. Come up, both of you. We can talk Brady.
See what others can't. Virtual 360 camera at the Audi Q7.
Goodbye, Daniel. Have a good day, Daniel.
Twisted Tea is ready for some, and we're saluting everyone that gets wild with it, like this guy.
Bye, Daniel. You can leave now, Daniel.
Hard iced tea is brewed with real tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. So turn
Hold on, there's a troll. Bye, Daniel.
Keep it twisted.
There's a troll in here pretending to be Survival. Fucking loser.
Hello?
Yo.
Yo. Am I here?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Survival. There's somebody in here trying to pretend to be him. That's what happens sometimes, Hector, when you drop the link. There's people that like have no life. They just sit in the stream and just wait to drop a link so they could show their penis on the stream.
But that's someone. That's crazy.
Yeah, it happens sometimes on Survival and Smiley's channel. Like once you drop the link, there's people just waiting to come in and troll.
Yeah, and then I did not know.
Oh wait, that is you, Survival? My bad, bro. Oh, now I just fucking doxed you. My bad, Survival. Everybody, his name is Survival. Survival, it's saying your devices are not It's saying your device is not connected. Survival.
Before I start my Brady GOAT, I want to wait for Survivor.
Yeah, no problem.
But I think he is actually the GOAT. I hated him, but he's the GOAT. What is it? The Steelers and the 49ers got 6 championships. Brady has 7. That's crazy. One man.
How many rings did they win? Steelers with Bradshaw? 4, 3.
4. But think about this. Brady made what? 10 Super Bowls? He lost 2 to the Giants. He lost to the Eagles.
Yeah.
10 Super Bowls. That's amazing.
I think Survival's trying to get in here. His device is just not. It keeps saying his device is not connected.
And people who say Montana made 4 Super Bowls.
Who?
Joe Montana. People in my
You know who never won one? You know who never won one? Marino.
But he was great. But Brady's the greatest. Brady. People talk about the Bucs being loaded. They were 8-8 with all that talent.
Survival. I think you have to make sure your mic and your camera are connected to whatever device you're on, and it'll say allow access to it. McCann just got safe on first base for the Mets. No outs.
McCann is hot.
Yeah, he had a homer yesterday.
Yeah. You called it yesterday.
I know. I was like, this guy is due for something, man.
But the Mets.
I got you, Survival. Hey!
Dude, I don't know what happened there.
I thought that was a troll for a second.
I know you did because it's happened before. Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Like I was telling Travis, my generation says Montana's the greatest. Tom Brady is the greatest. And I hate Tom Brady. I can't stand Tom Brady. But
you don't like him?
No, because he always used to be the Jets. Nothing really. Nothing Trump. Nothing about that. I'm a Jets fan, and we never beat Brady.
Yeah.
So I'm just that it's just like I'm hating, not a specific reason. But he is the GOAT.
Yeah, it's hard to deny, right?
7, like I tell you, 7 rings.
Yeah, even if you don't like him, you can't.
Exactly.
You
And then here's another thing he used to do. He used to take less money so his team could get better. So you got to give him credit,
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I think. Yeah, because I was wondering why Russell Wilson wouldn't do that. Like he's taking so much.
Look at Russell Wilson. He goes to the bank, $40 million, but his players.
And then he doesn't have literally doesn't have a line, and it's like, come on, man.
And then he complains about it.
Yeah, it's like you could afford a line, bro.
A quarterback making, and then when they made the Super Bowl, he was making no money. That's how
Yeah.
And Rodgers too. Rodgers goes to the bank. He wants all the money for him, but you got to realize your team is not going to be, you got to sacrifice.
Rodgers just turned down a contract today. Did you see that?
Yeah, he said he wants the GM fired, or he's not. He wants to get traded. He's done.
Like you said, or you guys know, I really haven't been following too many sports for the last about 2 years, so I'm out of the loop on a lot of these things.
They offered a record amount of money today to Aaron Rodgers for a 2.5-year extension. Keep him on the team for 5 seasons. He would have been the highest paid player in the league today, and the highest paid player ever in Green Bay history, and he would be the highest paid quarterback as well. And he doesn't want anything to do with Green Bay.
Where's Rodgers going?
I think he's going to end up going to Houston. I hope he comes to the Raiders, but I think he's going to end up going to Houston because if Deshaun Watson could beat some of his cases, the Philadelphia Eagles are super interested in him. And then if he leaves Houston, then Houston's going to need a quarterback, and Houston will probably make a play for Rodgers. But I think the Broncos are also trying to get a play on Rodgers as well because they need a QB.
Bro, is
I just
Sherman
think at
gonna be
that
able to play?
point, I don't know. Did you see that shit last week?
Yeah.
That the
It was
missed debut?
it was
That's
like
crazy.
an hour from my house. It was like 50 miles from where I live.
Yeah, that was weird, man. I saw the video where
He was
he's
jamming
banging
on the door.
his father-in-law's door, and he's like, "Come out here, come fight me, come
Yeah.
show yourself to me." So,
Yeah.
not a good look. And you know, the
He will be-
49ers had already made him a free agent, so I don't think he's doing himself any favors at this point.
He will be suspended though, at least 8 games for that,
Yeah.
because they have a video. He's in trouble,
Yeah.
and he's not that good no more. So he can't act the way he acts now. He has to change his ways.
Yeah, he's lost a step or two.
He's not. He's not.
He's definitely lost a step or two. He's not doing himself any favors. He's not going to get paid the money he wants. He's going to have to take a little cut, and he's going to have to show that he's serious and have to go to anger management problems, possibly AA. And the NFL is going to document whether he's getting the help he needs or not. And I don't know if anybody's going to take a chance on him, even if they need a defensive player. I just think he's more of a headache, and he's proven at times to be more of a headache than anything. So.
When he was in Seattle, he was a complete headache, but he was one of the top corners. But now,
Yeah, I think a lot of teams, they'll look past that if you're winning. You know, when you stop winning and there's no production, they're like, "Yo, dude!" Like it's the same thing with Des Bryant and the Cowboys. They cut him, and they're like, "See ya!" Like you're not even backing it up anymore. Why are we gonna put up with you? The same thing with Terrell Owens towards the end of his career as well. Like
Ocho Cinco,
you know?
they don't. You could act like that when you're a superstar, but once you and he's not that good. He got hurt. He's not the same no more, Sherman. I think he's probably done. He could be done.
Yeah.
I think so too. Look, he's got a ring. He almost got a second ring. He could ride off into the sunset. He could do something else.
Well, he's highly
I don't-
educated too. He's highly educated.
Yeah,
so
where'd he go? He
can
went
do
to Harvard,
anything.
right?
I thought it was Stanford.
Oh, Stanford?
Yeah. But this
It's a shame that a guy that's highly educated like that was acting that way over the weekend.
It kind of does tarnish him too, because people would listen to him because he's educated. You know, he had good points of view, but what he did is people gonna not take him.
Yeah. I think it's forgivable though. I mean, he's gonna get his. I mean, if he does have an alcohol problem or something, he's gonna end up getting some help for it.
Oh, but
Yeah.
he was drunk? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he drank two. His wife said that he had a bottle of vodka and a bottle of Hennessy.
Yeah. Yeah, when I worked at a restaurant, I worked at a chain restaurant, and we used to have people come in and buy bottles of Hennessy and just drink it all in the restaurant, and they would flip the fuck out. So that chain restaurant did away with all Hennessy.
Wow.
Hennessy, I don't know what the story is with Hennessy, but yeah.
Either I don't think I've ever had it.
I've had it once. I wasn't really a big fan of it.
That's too strong though.
Yeah.
It's bad. Like it's like the Red Bull of alcohol.
Mm.
His wife was super smart though. She was like, "Listen, he's drunk. He's not hurt me. He has no weapons on him. There's no weapons in the vicinity. He has no guns, no knives. Don't shoot him. But he is saying he may fight you." So they waited for their team to come. They came. They confronted him. They arrested him. The judge kept him in jail over the week or whatever it was. He couldn't bail out. He had to stay overnight. So now we'll see what happens.
So Survival, you was a big Seattle fan with when they made that run to the Super Bowl? You were watching football then?
Yeah, I watched every game until about 2 years ago, until they started not playing the national anthem or all kneeling or something. Then I just stopped doing it. Then I stopped watching. But I used to get NFL Red Zone every year, and all day Sunday we would watch. Me and Christy would sit and watch football all day, just every single game.
Trump could own the Jets. I can never stop watching football. That's my addiction.
Yeah,
Mine too.
That was.
Yeah, I can't take no stand on football. I'm a football fan, diehard football fan, and a baseball fan.
I don't know. I felt a certain way, man. I felt a certain way in 2018. or 2019 or something. I
It
found
might have
it
been.
easy.
It might have started 2017. I think it started
Yeah.
because
don't
I
know,
think
man. I just
Kaepernick did
turned it
that.
off.
Did it in 2016, and then it didn't really catch fire till the next year.
When all the like the white oppression stuff started coming out, I'm like, all right, you guys, I'm not gonna listen to your message anymore because I don't oppress nobody.
Yeah. Do you see the Olympics? They're at 70 infections with the athletes.
That's gonna be a disaster.
I did see some of that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's gonna be a complete disaster. You're gonna see a lot of people are gonna miss. You seen the basketball team? They lost 2 players already.
Yeah. And
So,
then they said something. Sorry, I mean to cut you off, Survival. I'm just going to get this point out. They said something yesterday that the deadline for canceling it hasn't passed yet. They could make a decision to cancel the Olympics by Friday night,
Oh.
apparently.
So here's my idea. Like, obviously, you can't compete in basketball or team sports, remotely. But if you had an Olympic judge go, or referee, whatever they have, and just go do time trials, and everybody could run their sprint on their home court or their home track, or do their track events just on camera with the judges, referees there, and then
But see, the thing is that 85% of the judges and referees are fully vaccinated, apparently. It's the players that are popping hot for COVID.
But the problem with that, let's say track and field, the wind, that does affect the speed.
That's a factor, I suppose.
So it's you could be let's say in Colorado and you go faster.
Yeah, that would make it hard.
It's unfair,
You could do it. You could go to the same place. Everybody could go to Tokyo, and they could just do it one at a time, or something. I don't know.
True. I say at this point, look, everybody's pretty much there.
Yeah.
Just let it go on, and then figure out, maybe test everybody on their way out or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a tough thing because if you think about all these young kids that, they've been competing, they've been training for almost 5 years now for this moment.
Yeah.
Man, it's one of those things, Survival. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't.
It's heartbreaking. Yeah, it's heartbreaking for them because it could be a once in a lifetime thing.
And
it might be at their prime. They might be at their very prime in that sport, and it might be once in a lifetime thing because in another 4 years their skill may change or something.
And these weird sports, that's all they have. Is
yeah.
They don't have a lacrosse. They don't make money. This is whatever these weird events. That's all they have. The Olympics. Here's their chance to shine. Here's their chance to make their money.
Yeah. So I guess they got to let it go on. It just sucks. It's not going to be any good when they're pulling the healthy players that have asymptomatic COVID positive.
Yeah.
It just sucks. It really sucks for them because they feel fine. They feel great. They can compete. They don't know. They didn't know that they had it. Hector, what are you doing over there? Are you typing?
No, I don't know. I never knew how to type.
It sounds like you're making some sort of noise there.
I think it's I don't know.
Might be your headphones. It sounds like you're typing something and chewing gum.
Sounds good now.
I think it's my connection to the wire on my phone because I'm on my phone.
That's probably what it is.
Hold on. I'm trying to.
Who we got in the chat here? I see Nanny GG Rand. Hey, how's it going there? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. We're just hanging out.
Watching the Mets lose.
Hey, guys.
So you don't watch no baseball at all, Survival?
I haven't for a while. I haven't watched any baseball for quite a while because the Mariners sucked so bad for so long, and I don't know. I haven't been able to get into it.
Are you going to follow the NFL this year?
I'm debating it. I probably will.
How far are you away from where the Seahawks play?
About an hour.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
45 minutes if the traffic's good, but it's never good.
Yeah, if I want to go to a Giants or Jets game, I got to go to New Jersey. That's usually like a 2-hour drive.
And
But
it's not that far, but it's just the traffic. You got to go to the city.
I know the traffic is what kills it, man. Because the trip wouldn't be that bad if it wasn't for the fucking tri-state area traffic.
The same in every big city that wasn't designed. I guess I can't say it's the same in every big city because if you've ever been to Dallas, it's not like that there. They've designed it so that it's big enough to get around in. But Seattle was not designed for as many people that live there, just like New York. New York wasn't designed for. Hey, you know what? I was going to ask you guys. I believe it's the Mets. Was there a guy that was playing for the Mets and he had, I forgot his name now, but he gets paid $1 million a year, but he's not on the team anymore. It's like $1 million a year.
Bobby Bonilla.
Yeah, they were. What is there? Is there a day like a Bobby Bonilla day or something that I learned about?
Yes, every I think July. I don't remember, July 1st. But what I don't know. What do you call that when he
Dude, that guy's getting paid.
Yeah, he didn't.
Wait, why is he?
He didn't take the.
Why is he getting paid?
He had a $6 million contract, and something happened, and they negotiated that he gets $1 million a year for like 30 years or something.
What do you call that? But there was a word like they like he didn't take the money up front because the Mets didn't have the money up front because of the Wilpons with the scandal that they had with Madoff.
I know the slang term. It's dripped to you. Like the money is dripped to you. It's dripped to you over time, little by little.
Yeah, like $1 million every year is what he gets for like 30 years. So he's getting out of a $6 million contract, he's getting $30 million.
I wonder why that is. I guess he got into an accident or something.
No. The Mets decided to do that because the Mets were using that $6 million. They were using it, investing it with Madoff, so they thought they were going to make money.
Oh, yeah, the Madoff bullshit. Yeah, now.
So the Mets, instead of giving him the $6 million, said, "We'll give you $1 million," and they were okay with it because they were making money with Madoff.
And then Madoff screwed him in the end.
Then Madoff screwed him at the end. But the Mets knew Madoff was what he was doing with money.
You think so?
You can't be that rich and not know that what was going on every time making money like that. So they said, you know what? We'll give you $1 million a year. And Bobby Bo was like, I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't do that? Who would not do that?
Yeah,
do you want $6 million or do you want $30 million? It's like, okay, I'll go for 30. I can live off $1 million a year, I suppose. Come on now, you kidding me?
Yeah. Hector, what's with this stadium? There's like barely any fans there.
No, the Reds just don't support their team that way. Now, especially like on Monday through Thursday, they really don't. Look at Citi Field sometimes too. You see the stadium's not that packed during Monday through Thursdays.
I don't know. Every time I've been there, it was fucking wild, bro.
You'll see on Monday, it won't be crowded. You'll have like 20,000 people on it.
You think so?
Yeah. Weekends, they sell out. But Monday to Thursday in the heat.
Yeah, I can't blame them.
Weekends, crowded. Look at Pittsburgh. It was empty too.
That's kind of how it goes everywhere.
It was weird though. Like downtown Pittsburgh, there like wasn't anybody around. It was like that there was more buildings than people. It was weird.
That's weird.
So Pittsburgh is like it's in the city.
Yeah.
How's the parking? They have parking?
Yeah, plenty of parking.
How far away is Pittsburgh from New York?
7 hours.
Oh, okay, that's quite a drive.
Yeah, I told Courtney, listen, the next time we go here, we're gonna take a fucking plane.
Yeah, dude, I don't like driving 7 hours. My parents live 7 hours away, and I'm supposed to go visit them in August, and I'm just kind of dreading it.
You're not gonna take a plane? You're gonna drive?
Yeah, I'm gonna drive. Because if I take a plane, then I gotta. I don't even know yet. I don't know if Christy's coming or not. I can drive long distances though. I've no problems with it. It's just time consuming and it just kind of sucks.
I don't like driving anywhere if it's longer than an hour.
I hear you.
And traffic. I hate traffic.
Yeah, fucking traffic. Tell me that. Oh, Pete Alonso out at first.
You heard what happened with the Raiders? They had They had a concert, a country guy.
What now?
But there's no parking there. It takes like 3 to 4 hours for people. They have to leave their car 2 hours away and walk.
What?
Yeah.
It's going to be a disaster when the Raiders play because there's no parking. It's too crowded. It's too congested, and they're realizing it's going to be a mess.
That's a lot like the way it is in Seattle, except for, I mean, you can't. It's really hard to find parking unless you get there like 2 hours early. And but it's cool. It's cool for me because I can drive to like a train station in the town that I'm in or the city that I'm in, and take like a half an hour straight. It drops you off right in front of the stadium, and it's cheap. And then you can get drunk and ride the train back without driving around, like Frank does.
Oh, God.
Fake Frank.
Fake Frank, yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah, but that he's trolling you. That's a kid. That's like a 16-year-old, 17-year-old kid just playing around with you.
Oh, yeah.
I learned my lesson the hard way.
He's all, I got my second DUI in a week. And we're just like, what? Either this guy has major problems.
Dude, after you left, he was like, I just paid the hooker $10, but she went inside. Should I call the cops? I was like, yeah, call the cops. And I had to block him like 5 different times because he had multiple accounts.
Yeah, and then he's like, my dad will bail me out of anything I'd ever do. It's like, shut up, dumbass.
Who do the Raiders play first?
Ravens.
Ravens?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game for them to start the season with.
Vegas or at LA or at Baltimore?
At Baltimore, I believe.
Your survivor should become a Jet fan.
Right. You have a better chance of survival becoming a Joe Biden fan before he ever roots for the New York Jets. I don't even like Courtney to root for the New York Jets.
Their quarterback is a big Trump guy. His family's a Trump guy.
Dude,
oh yeah, you were saying that yesterday.
Yeah,
Zach Wilson.
Yeah, he told his mom to stop posting because he doesn't want how the media gets here.
Yeah.
So, people are gonna start talking.
He's a racist.
I hate to say it, but that's gonna start.
Yeah, they're gonna the New York media. Yeah, they'll eat him alive for that, and it's not even his fault.
Yeah.
If his mom's posting something, the New York media, they'll blame him for everything.
And if he loses,
that's too bad.
Yeah.
Zach
Wilson.
So I would rather root for a guy like that than a guy like Russell Wilson when it comes to ideology, but when it comes to skill and everything, you gotta go with the guy that's gonna win.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'll take Russell Wilson. I could get less. I just want to win.
What's that?
I'll go for the winner. I'll go for Russell Wilson. I want to win.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Who's he have to throw to this year? He's got Lockett, and who else is in his wide receiver core?
I haven't even checked yet, dude.
They have this kid. I forgot his name. It's gonna be a top 3 receiver.
I did hear something about that too.
They got one kid that's awesome.
Yeah, I heard something about that guy. So I'll probably start following him. It's weird, man. It's weird. It's weird to be out of football for a while because then you don't know any of the guys anymore. Like I did fantasy football every year for like 7 or 8 years.
Really?
Or like 2 or 3 teams, like I'd be in 2 or 3 leagues. I'd watch every game, every single game, I'd know every single stat of everything that happened. And then for about 2 years now, I've lost all of it. I just don't know anybody anymore. Except for a few quarterbacks.
They open the season against the Colts. That should be a win for them.
Oh, not really. The Colts are pretty good. They got a good defense.
Yeah, but who they have as the quarterback? They got that fucking Wentz. Wentz ain't good.
He's not that bad either. The Eagles were bad last year. His team was bad around him.
So that first 4 games are Colts, Titans, Vikings, 49ers, and then Rams. So that's their first 5 games for Seattle.
That's tough.
That is tough. The Rams always have our number, dude. I don't know why. Seems like the Rams always get us.
Carlos Carrasco is pitching tonight with the Syracuse AAA team, Hector.
Yeah, he pitched the other day, and now this probably
So can he be ready in like a week or two, or what?
not necessarily because he pitched only 2 innings, so he's like what do you call it, like spring training?
They said he's rehab training, is what they called it.
He's probably gonna pitch 1 more game, probably 2 more starts in the minor leagues. Go 4 innings and probably go 5 innings.
And then they'll see how he does, and then he'll come back up to the pitching staff. Yanzi Diaz is in for the Mets now.
No, but I think he'll come up no matter what because the trash they're pitching right now, they have no choice.
Interesting.
You got anybody in the chat anymore?
No, it's just us, boys.
Nice.
We
I
bought
was
him.
gonna say, I remember, I remember that game, Survival, when they played the Patriots, and then the fight broke out at the end of it.
Well, when they decided to throw the ball instead of run Marshawn Lynch right up the middle on like the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
You've got the biggest beast of the NFL behind you, and oh my god, man! And then they decide to throw it.
What were you doing when this whole thing played out?
I was at a huge party, dude.
And when you saw it happen, what'd you do?
Everybody fucking was so mad and bummed out that the party ended and everybody went home. I'm talking there was probably like 20, 25 people. That's a big party to me.
Yeah.
And in a big house, and you know, it was such a high tension game because it was so close all the way down to the wire, and we had it at the 1 yard line with seconds left to go for the win, and we had Marshawn Lynch back there. And they threw an interception, and we're like, what? It was unbelievable, dude. We were like, we were in disbelief because we were like all sitting there on the edge of our seats or jumping around.
Yeah.
And then it crushed us, dude. It crushed the mood so hard. Oh man. You ever had a team lose a Super Bowl?
No, but I had the Giants win too, and this was my reaction for both of them. That's the face I made for both Eli Manning throws. Did they just do that? You had the helmet catch in the first time they played the Patriots, and then you had the sideline catch in double coverage to Mario Manningham. And both times I was like, did Eli Manning just make that throw to that guy? And did this just happen? Oh, actually, no, I lied. Survival. The Raiders lost to Tampa Bay in 2002.
It's heartbreaking when your team loses like that, dude. At least when it's down to the wire by the set, like just down there to the 1 yard line. What's up, Lawrence?
Lawrence, what's up, bro?
But at least you have that one Super Bowl for the year before.
The year before, yeah, that was that week. Because so that's even worse. Is that everybody was riding on a high for a year of like we won the Super Bowl. Every single car out here had a Seahawks sticker on it everywhere, or flags, or everywhere. And then that next season we were doing really good, and so everybody was just bandwagoning up and getting on the train, and we were all Seahawking it up, and then it crushed us at the end, and we were like mentally, like I seriously think some people went into like fits of depression.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I think the Raiders got the, if I'm correct, Hector, the Raiders got the shit kicked out of them by Gruden's Tampa Bay team.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
So I remember shutting it off and just going to bed. I mean, now granted I was really young anyway, but yeah.
Do you guys remember?
Rose, shout out to Survival.
Who's that?
Rose Channel says shout out
Rose.
to Sir.
Hey. Hi, Rose.
What did you
Go ahead. What were you going to say, Survival?
Oh, do you guys remember that game? It was a controversial game, and we were playing. Man, it was either Green Bay or it was the Patriots.
Oh, the Fail Mary.
There was one. Golden Tate got one. That was. Yeah. Oh, I think it was that where Golden Tate got it in the end zone, and then it was Green Bay. We were playing Green Bay.
Yeah, they said. Yeah, go ahead.
It was for the NFC Championship.
Oh, you mean to go to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was against Green Bay, wasn't it?
Yeah, you got the onside kick. You was down like 10. You scored, got the onside kick.
Was that the one that Golden Tate got the one in the end zone? I was at that game.
That was the Fail Mary with the replacement refs in the beginning of the season.
I was at that game.
The Fail Mary?
And I was like, yeah, and I had gotten up from my like blood or my nosebleed seats, and I came down like I walked down the stairs all the way to like the just right there as far down as you can go, and that's when they threw that pass. And like everybody was erupting and shit because they called it a touchdown. But then even there was some Karens down there that were like, what seat number is yours? You can't be down here. And they weren't stadium workers. They were just like regular ladies. They were like, just like sitting there like, you can't celebrate down here. You're a poor person. Go back up top.
Yeah, that was a fucked up game because they had at the time the referees were on strike, and the NFL was using replacement referees, and they ruled it I can't say the word Simultaneous catch. Yeah, and they said that it was a touchdown because both guys had the ball, but Golden Tate pushed the fucking dude down, so it was a whole big thing. And then look, they gave Seattle the win.
Yeah, they did.
Fucking crazy.
And so I used to have some shirts that said "Don't hate Golden Tate."
Yeah,
and like some other shit, but I think they're all gone by now.
Golden Tate's right now with the Giants, right?
So
yeah, he's got released by the Giants over the summer.
Well, he got old too, you know. He's out of his prime. He played good for a long time though. He's a good player, but he's easy to hate too, because he was so obnoxious.
He got into a fight last year. Who did he get into a fight with? Ramsey, Hector?
Jalen Ramsey.
When Ramsey was on the Rams, right?
Yeah, he got his
sister pregnant and then left her.
And left her after she got pregnant.
That's fucked up.
He's such a dude. That's why Russell Wilson's first wife and him and Russell divorced. Because
Russell Wilson's with Ciara, right?
Yeah, but his first wife cheated on him with Golden Tate.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit.
That's why he got traded, I'm pretty sure.
And where did he go? He went to the Lions. He went to the Lions, then the Phillies, and then Golden Tate came to my Giants, right? He jumped around for a little bit.
Yeah, I think people don't like being around him. He's like just kind of an obnoxious guy. He's good, or he was good.
He hooked up with Russell Wilson's first wife?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
She was Asian.
That's the rumor. No, she was a white blonde lady. He had they were like so when they first came out like publicly, he was kind of branding himself as like an ultra like a Christian man. He had a white Christian wife, and like they were just really good people. They went to the children's hospital all the time, and then they had to get divorced because the rumor is that Golden Tate hooked up with her and then got traded, and then they got a divorce.
I did not know that.
You can look that up online. There's stories about it.
That's wild. It's kind of fucked up too. Like your teammate does that.
Totally
shit.
fucked up, dude. Yeah, totally messed up.
And I think at that time, like the Seahawks were trying to build like a dynasty. They had the offense. They had the Legion of Boom.
Yeah.
They had Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. Russell Wilson is the future scrambling quarterback of the century.
Yeah, but Russell Wilson took $40 million. They had to start cutting people.
But like you were saying before, Hector, now Russell Wilson complains that he doesn't have an offensive line to protect them. But it's like, bro, you took all the money, and now the franchise is trying to build the pieces around you, but they have to do it on a budget.
They had to cut everybody. Yeah, it's true that Brady took $15 million a year for so many years, while quarterbacks were making $30 million.
Who did?
Tom Brady would make $15 million a year.
That's pretty cool of him.
And then quarterbacks were making 30, but he wanted the team to get better.
I saw on ESPN they said that everybody, like the big puzzle pieces that they've had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for last year, they could bring most of those guys back this year, but next year they're going to have to restructure. What is that noise, Hector?
I don't know. I think it's my...
Are you walking or something?
No, I'm sitting down here watching the Mets.
Oh, it's some weird feedback.
Super loud crackling. You should mute your mic until you want to talk.
Uh-oh, home run. No home
Is
run.
that no? It's on the warning track. It's 1 out. Close.
Hector, the crackling stops when you talk, so you should probably hit the mic button when you're not talking, so that we don't have to hear all the crackling. And then unmute when you have something.
I got you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Top it at
But,
6. 3-1. Wait, what were you gonna say, Survival?
I don't remember anymore. The crackling got to me.
It sounds like he's chewing bubble gum.
Or typing really fast, loud with like a really loud keyboard.
I think you were gonna say something about Russell.
Yeah, well, he did. It was weird his transition from I'm with a white, like he really was pushing like I'm with a white Christian woman and I have good Christian values and these kinds of things. And then all that mix up happened, and then he got with Sierra, who's like the opposite of that kind of stuff, kind of.
Yeah.
Like his first wife was kind of like a little homemaker type of lady, you know what I mean? Like a little blonde, pretty, like wearing sundresses and shit.
Did she make abstract art paintings or no?
Like things like that. No, but she was just like, you know, she, don't get me wrong, she was freaking a smoke show, but you know, it was just the night, it's night, like, you know, pun not intended, but it was like night and day for like his choice of ladies, you know.
Yeah.
He went with like a little quiet, like mousy little like housewife, you know, to
Like a Susie Homemaker to
to Sierra. Yeah.
R&B
Yeah.
singer.
We're like, all right, Russell, you're changing it up a little bit. All right.
They have a bunch of kids now together too.
Good for him, yeah.
So when you watched basketball, you watched the Supersonics?
Yeah, I haven't I'll watch games and stuff here and there, but I haven't seriously been into a season since the Sonics. And then we lost them to Oklahoma, and I haven't really gotten into any seasons since
What happened
then.
to the stadium of the Sonics?
Say that again?
The Sonic Stadium, they tore it down?
Oh, no, it's still there. It's called Key Arena, and I believe that is where the new hockey team will be playing.
Oh, the Kraken.
Yeah, it's right under the Space Needle. It's still there. I think they've renovated it like a ton because it was old when the Sonics played in it, but you probably can't even recognize it anymore.
I
But
like
it's
the name
there.
of the Kraken.
The Kraken. Release the Kraken.
Are you going to go to games, Survival? Check it
Oh,
out.
I'm sure I will. Yeah, I went to a hockey game in a town or in a city that's like half an hour away a couple of years ago with some friends. It's the first hockey game I ever went to. It was pretty fun. The guy I saw, there was like 2 fights, which was awesome. I'm like, going there, I'm like, I wonder if I'm going to see some hockey fights. And like,
Yeah,
my buddy-
Courtney doesn't like that. She always gets on me about it. She's like, why do you like it when they fight? I'm like, it's part of the game of hockey. They
Yeah,
should do
it's
that.
fucking
They
rad.
should do that in football too. They should just let them fucking. They got helmets on. They want to fucking bust their hand. Let them bust their fucking hand on the helmet.
That's another thing I don't get. Why punch a helmet? It's
I don't
not
know,
gonna
but
hurt them.
in the NHL, you're not allowed to take your helmet off when you're about to fight, and you're not allowed to modify your jersey sweater for fighting either. You're only allowed to drop your stick in your gloves.
Yeah, it's fun. It's almost, to me, it's a little bit like soccer, but I don't like soccer at all. So it's kind of, there's a little more action because it's a smaller area,
Yeah.
So guys are flying up and down the whole time. So there's some action going on, but you're not cheering for goals a whole lot of the time because they get 2 or 3 the whole time, like in soccer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then, so there's a lot of action to watch, but at the same time, you're just watching guys up and down, and then there's a fight, and then they go up and down some more, and I don't know. It was all right. It was pretty cool. I'll go to another one.
I'm sure in that new stadium they're gonna build like a nice bar, some food places.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
They're gonna hook it up because the Islanders here, they're building a whole big thing. Where is that gonna be, Hector? Belmont? Elmont?
Yeah, by Belmont, but imagine the traffic.
I'm just gonna take the train. Because Nassau
Do
Coliseum.
you have the
doesn't
LIR
have
near
that.
there?
Yeah.
It's not doing the noise
Because the
anymore,
Coliseum was
Hector.
hard.
It's,
No, 'cause
you're
I
good
would,
now,
I wasn't
dude.
talking, I would take the mic off.
Yeah,
No,
but you're good. You're good now.
You don't have to mute yourself. You're good, Hector.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Clean.
your audio's clean, Hector. So don't worry about muting.
And what they're gonna do with the Islanders?
Mm,
They're gonna tear it down. The Nassau Coliseum is going down, or they're just gonna keep it.
No, they're keeping the Nassau Coliseum. They just don't have the contract with the Islanders anymore. Because the Islanders are going to play all their games now at the Belmont Stadium they built, which is and it's much bigger and nicer. So
And
hey,
this-
Hector.
Yes.
Hey, before you go with that, Rose is giving you a big shout out in the chat.
oh my bad, I missed it.
A couple of them.
Yeah, there's 2 Rose channels here saying hi to you, Hector.
Hello, Rose and Rose. Let's go.
Shout out Rose. Mega love shout out.
Double Rose.
Who's Hartlieb? He's coming in to pitch for the Mets, Hector.
Another duck from the minors. Look, he's
God
pitched
almighty.
4 innings. We're in trouble. We need to trade pitching.
Well, they said Marcus Stroman is going to pitch for 5 or 6 innings tomorrow.
Let's hope. Walker pitched. You saw what he did on Sunday. He pitched a third of an inning.
I was watching it in the car on the way back. Yeah, he fucked up.
And this guy Miley's shutting us down. And he's another. He sucks. I don't know what way. You don't know the Yankee score against the Phillies?
Oh, hold on, I'll pull it up.
We need the Phillies to
Yeah,
lose.
Phillies need to lose a couple of games so the Mets
Yeah.
can keep that first place fucking spot here.
They're right behind us.
Are the Mariners doing anything good at all? I haven't even looked once.
No.
I don't even know or care. They
Mariners
just
are
suck.
terrible this year.
That's probably why I haven't heard nothing.
But you have a lot of young players, so you have something brewing up there. But right
The Phillies are winning 2-1, bottom of the 5th against the Yankees.
God damn it.
The Mariners.
Minister Brandon.
Mariners are last right now. Are last.
Their game just started though. The Mariners aren't last. The Mariners are pretty good, bro.
No, let me check. They're terrible.
They're 50-44. It's not too bad. They're 500. They're third in their West.
Well, maybe I'll check it out.
Astros are first, 57-38. Athletics are 55-42, and then the Mariners are 50-44. Third in their division. They got one more win than our Mets.
Brandon's funny in the chat.
I kind of agree with him. I picture you survival like have a beer and chill by a fireplace and roast wieners or something.
I can't say the words. MMLO words.
Mega love shout out.
Yeah.
No.
That's what Brandon's saying.
Well, I can picture you doing both. I mean, mega love shout outs, and I could picture you also having a beer and chilling by like a fireplace.
I'm gonna give a mega love shout out to Brandon right now because I gave one to Rose.
Mega love shout out to Brendan.
There you go. Oh, we lost Hector.
He'll probably pop back up. Dude, I had one beer on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
And I got fucking tipsy, and Courtney was making fun of me all night. I didn't boot you, Hector. It wasn't me. Wasn't me, bro. I'll drop the link again for you. I think your connection might have went out or something, Hector.
I booted Hector.
No, you didn't.
Brandon booted Hector.
Yeah, it was probably Minister Brandon who booted Hector.
Minister Brandon did it.
Yeah, bro. I had one blue moon and I was tipsy, and Courtney was like, "Oh, cool, you can't drink. You drink you under the table." I'm like, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I don't really drink that much anyway.
It's almost good because you don't have to spend any more money.
I knew someone who would pay like $60 just to get tipsy.
Yeah. Yeah. So now you're saving money.
I always like, dude, like when I go out, like I know people like, oh, I can't wait to get a beer or a nice drink or margarita. When I go out to places, I'm like, man, let me see this fucking food menu. Let me see what appetizers I'm getting, what main courses I'm getting, what desserts I'm getting. I'm all about the food, man. I'm all about the fucking bar food.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like when the wings are done just right, where they're crispy. Like me and Courtney went to a place by our house. They're called Jameson wings. They're dipped in like a Jameson, so like whiskey sauce.
So
They're fried.
real sugary and crispy.
Yeah. So they fry them with the sauce. They fry them without the sauce. Then they put the sauce on it and fry them with the sauce. So the sauce is on there, and then they put more sauce on top of it. Everything, dude, it was fucking awesome.
Wow, that sounds really good.
Yeah, the one thing we know how to do here in New York besides make pizza is make fucking traditional wings.
That's what I hear.
Hector, I dropped the link if you want to come back up for a little bit.
Curly booted Hector off.
Fucking puppet. You saw the Angie puppet, right?
Oh yeah. Oh hell no.
Oh hell no. Yo, I don't know if you were here that day. We were making fun of Angie.
Oh,
and I was like,
yeah,
Travis, can you hear me? Travis, can you hear me? Because that's what she always fucking says. Can you hear me? Why is it? Hold on, Hector. Here's the link. Here's the link, Hector. Try again. I don't know why it's not letting you, bro.
Curly blocked him. Curly's got to have a timeout.
I don't know, Hector. I don't know why it's not letting you.
Well, it didn't let me earlier, remember? So
no, you were coming in under your real name, but it was saying
yeah, not connected or something.
User not connected.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird.
Shit. There you are, Hector. Wait a minute.
You better make sure it's him.
Yo.
It's me. It's me.
All right.
Hey, no crackle now. There's no crackling either. It's
yeah, you're
Frank. It's Frank. Oh no.
What?
It's Frank. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna get drunk. I'm gonna drink and drive. I'm gonna kill 3 people.
Oh, God.
Get out of here, Frank.
Don't worry, my father will bail me out.
My father will bail me out of anything.
Yeah, he had me there. He got me for a while. I gotta admit.
He got me for like 2 weeks, I think.
Dude, he got me for a fucking month.
Yeah, he got me for 2 weeks. I kind of believed him, but it was every day. It got worse and worse. I was like,
just being a bozo, like, come on, man. Like,
after you left, oh, hold on, Mr. Brendan's here too. Yo,
what's up? What's up, Brandon?
How you doing?
Doing good, man. How are you doing?
Do the Angela. That's hilarious.
That's Curly.
Curly! I have many girlfriends, yeah. And I beat Logic in a dance-off, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
He did.
But Logic doesn't seem to remember that. He says he won. But I don't think he won. Do you think he won?
No, he didn't. And there's a whole, the video's still up, and everybody in the chat voted, and that determines who
all
wins.
All the women plus one except for one. One
everybody.
Woman, Spanish woman, I don't know who it was. She said Logic Rex was better. But
probably Latin Patriot.
One, Curly.
Where's Lawrence? Is Lawrence still here? We should get Lawrence up here, too.
Yeah, is Lawrence around?
Get all the bros up here. Lawrence, you still in here, bro?
Well, how's the Mets game going?
Not good.
We're losing.
What's the score?
3-1.
It's 3-1. Reds with a man on second and third. Counts 0-2 though, with 2 outs. So let's see if they can at least get out of this inning. I guess Lawrence isn't here. I wanted to make sure he was okay. I wanted to see what his face looked like.
Yeah, where'd Lawrence go?
I think he sent me a message on Discord, but I haven't been able to open it yet because I'm busy right now. Oh, we got somebody in the chat. It's Rose.
Rose said shout out to Brendan.
Hi, Rose.
Brandon, give her a mega love shout out.
Mega love shout out.
There you go.
Wop. Got it. Nailed it. Muggs Cooking's in the house.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh snap, Miss Muggs.
Miss
On the
Muggs.
channel. Miss Muggs has a cooking channel now.
Oh wow.
I
All right,
can't
let's
keep
get out of the inning, Hector.
Travis, I can't keep up with them because they all have 20 accounts each. Miss Muggs Cooks, Miss Muggs, blah, blah, blah. I can't keep up with all of them.
Miss Muggs says hi to Survival.
How's it going, Muggs? Muggs Cooking.
Survivor, you gotta watch Cobra Kai. I'm telling you.
Oh
I
yeah,
know.
dude, did you
I
watch the
know.
first episode yet? Oh man.
I haven't watched nothing, man.
Oh man.
I don't watch any TV hardly ever, so I don't know. It's hard to get into the habit again to start watching TV. I usually spend all my time when I'm not working. I'm usually on YouTube the whole time, or unless I'm doing something else.
It's 23 minutes an episode. It's not that bad.
I know. I gotta do it.
What did you do over the weekend? You went on a party boat, right?
Yep, I was on a party boat on Saturday. It wasn't really a yacht. It was like an older boat that was called the Spirit of 76. It's kind of like an old like ferry-looking boat kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday we just kind of took it easy, slept in a little bit, and did some yard work. We went for a bike ride to the lake and just chilled out.
That's cool. I guess
Yeah.
you and Christy, like when your work schedule is, when you're not on call, you guys both have the weekends off?
Yeah. We both have
That's
Saturday
good.
and Sunday off. Yeah. What's Curly doing? Eating tuna?
Yeah. Eating tuna.
Wow.
Milwaukee.
You won't go there.
No, I think Milwaukee's gonna lose tonight, bro. Oh my God! Look at all the fans outside of the stadium. They said there's gonna be over 60,000 people just outside of the fucking stadium, and it looks like there is.
Wow.
And they have a jumbotron outside. It's on Channel 7. If you guys
Travis,
get
you want to see the saddest sign ever?
what?
The saddest sign? I got a sign that's real sad. Want to see the saddest sign? Right here. Tigers Nation, #1 fan.
Later, Muggs.
God.
See you later. Have a good day.
See you later, Muggs.
Bye, Bugs. Man, this doesn't seem right to have Angie here without Angie.
I think she's working long hours again, Brendan. She's not getting out of work till like 11, and she's probably going home, smoking a blunt, and going to bed.
Oh, hell no.
Jeez.
You got to get one that says, "Can you hear me?" You got to get one that says that, Brendan. Can you hear me? Travis, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Travis,
She always fucking says that. I was like, "Yes, Angie, I can hear you."
Travis?
Do the laugh.
She doesn't even say "shut the hell up." She just says, "Y'all see how he treats me? Y'all see how mean he is to
See how
me?"
he treats me? I have to buy some more Nike shoes. Make myself look cool with Nike shoes. Yeah.
Your puppet looks like a cross between a Crank Anchors puppet and a South Park character.
Oh man, like, I haven't thought about a Crank Anchor puppet for a long time.
You remember that show?
Yep.
That was a fucking great show.
Oh, hell no.
Do it again.
Oh, hell no.
It sounds like her too. It's so funny
Yeah,
that
it
you found
does.
that.
I don't know how comfortable I am with all of this.
The day he
I'm-
did it the first day, I was like, I thought you should see Travis's face. He was scared. Like, with
I didn't want to get canceled by cancel culture for being racist.
but she laughed, so it was all cool.
Yeah, it was all good.
Oh, they're friends though, see?
I mean, I really like Angie, so I just don't want her to be offended. Or
Oh, Lawrence,
I
bro, you come up here, Lawrence.
I asked Angie, and she said she's okay with it. I asked
Lawrence,
her-
hop up, dude.
Lawrence,
We're-
click the link, dude, so we can see how you're doing. and get you up here with the boys, Lawrence. Just the boys tonight, Lawrence. Let's see if this basketball game started yet.
It started.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch over to the basketball game, see what's going on here.
Yeah, the Mets are depressing me.
They're depressing me too, bro. But I'm happy with last night's late win.
I stayed until you guys won, and then I dropped off.
Nice.
What'd you end up having for dinner?
A steak salad.
Oh yeah, that's right. You told Christy made it for you.
Yep, it was good.
Lawrence, you got the link, bro? Oh, he's eating dinner. He's getting ready to eat dinner. All right, no problem.
Cool, man. Well,
No problem, Lawrence.
get some supper in you.
How about Travis? I need a show to watch now.
A what?
I need a show to watch after basketball's over.
A show?
Yeah.
Like you're asking like a suggestion from me?
Yeah.
The Walking Dead.
I'm up to the last season.
What about Fear the Walking Dead? The
I never
spin-off.
watched. I watched the season 1 and stopped. I don't know why I stopped.
So get the season 2 then, bro.
That might be a good idea then.
I like that like as a series and as just like a regular show, like a funny show. Dude, I love the Impractical Jokers.
Hell yeah, dude. Those guys are funny.
Funny as hell, bro. The Impractical Jokers.
What channel?
The Impractical Jokers are usually on the True TV channel.
Yeah.
If you have IO on the East Coast, I think it's channel 58, True TV.
Dude, I can binge watch some Impractical Jokers some days.
Wasn't Noah Syndergaard
Yeah, same
in
here.
one episode? In the new episode, I heard?
He was in 2 episodes, yeah. He was in one where he just pretended to be like doing like an open thing at Citi Field, like a open training day practice and giving foul balls to kids. And Joe was stealing the foul balls. And then he was in a new episode this season, Hector. Dominic Smith is up at bat for the Mets. Who's on first, Hector?
I switched. I was watching the basketball.
Oh, someone's on first for the Mets.
Who's on first?
Counts 2 and 2. Who is?
Who's on first?
That's Abbott Costello, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna dork out like that.
It's before my time, I think.
Yeah.
Well, before any of our times.
It was black and white days.
Before my time.
It was hilarious.
Before all of our times.
Brendan, that was before your time too?
Dude, it was yeah.
Yo, his fucking doll looks like he did a fucking line of cocaine and then fucking shot
He's
up
lit,
some
dude.
fucking methamphetamines.
Lit.
Like that's how I look like if I smoke too much weed. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna have a panic attack. Ah.
Yeah, people that have panic attacks should not be smoking weed, especially sativa.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was sativa.
Sativa is a no-go for me, even though I don't get panic attacks. And it almost borderline gives me one. I've never even had one before.
Dominic Smith just got walked. Wait, what happened to you when you smoked at Survival? You had a panic attack?
No, borderline. Like it's.
Oh, you almost did.
Yeah, it's one of the, it's like I had some that was like some hyper shit, dude, and just like got my mind racing hard. But then if you have indica, which is what I prefer, it's like the one where it's like the stereotypical stoner kind of thing where you want to eat some food and chill and like sink into a couch kind of thing. That's more what I want to do when I get home from work because I'm already kind of high strung. So if I have some of that, it kind of evens me out. I'm not like the stereotypical guy that'll go sink into a couch. I don't do that.
Oh, so that was VR that was on first, but VR is on second now, and Dominic Smith is on first after being walked. Nimmo is at bat for the Mets. There's no outs. Counts 0-0, top of the 7th. Nimmo takes ball 1.
Is weed legal in New York?
Is it legal now, Hector? Sean was telling me something last week that they were building a dispensary in Riverhead.
You know what's weird, man? It's everywhere here, like everywhere.
I wonder how
Yeah.
much business it brings in, like how much jobs it creates, revenue, taxes.
I don't really know.
It's
I
gotta
think
bring in
probably
something, right?
I would hope so. Otherwise, it'd be a negative.
Yeah.
But like,
I don't even smoke weed, and I think it should be legal just based off of the jobs that it would create.
yeah, I mean, it's more freedom. You know, you get more free choice. It doesn't create you to be a criminal anymore.
And then you have less people being housed for those charges, and taxpayer dollars could go someplace else because you're not housing thousands of people with marijuana charges in your prisons.
Yeah, I would suppose you want to like weigh the odds of whether your district or your county or wherever you are is making more money on revenue of this new business, this new industry incorporated into your county, rather than money on the fines and fees that people are paying for their crimes.
Yeah.
I would imagine there'd be more money in business than charging people for fining people for criminal things or whatever.
What's the rule in the city, Hector?
I have no idea. I don't smoke weed.
Oh.
I know they give summons when you're like smoking. My friends that got smoking weed, they get summons.
Really?
I don't know how much, but
I thought Governor Cuomo was making everything legal, though.
no, I'm saying I don't know now. Like for now, I don't know.
Oh, I got it.
The crackling did come back.
Who?
The crackling came back from Hector's connection.
Oh yeah, it did come back. Yeah, that's weird.
Curly, what did you do to Hector's connection? He booted him because he likes Tom Brady, or because he says
Brandon.
Tom Brady's the GOAT. I mean, he didn't say he liked me, he said he's the GOAT.
Brendan, are you actually a big Detroit Tigers fan?
Don't do the tongue
I'm
thing, bro.
I'm a Michigan sports fan, except for Michigan Wolverines.
What'd you say?
Anyone but Michigan Wolverines, I'm for.
Hmm.
So Lions, Red Wings, Tigers. I think they even have Michigan Tech, which is okay. But I don't like the Wolverines.
What about you're in Tennessee now? You don't go to follow any sports there in Tennessee?
I haven't been anywhere in 5 years, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Brandon, if you don't mind me asking, you may have. Okay, the faces are throwing me off. You may have told me before, but why haven't you traveled in a few years? Because I saw you commenting that earlier. I just don't know.
Well, about 2016, we had a brand new car. But I let my aunt, who was disabled, come live with us. And it got financially bad because we were helping her also. We lost our car. So when she left here, she never said she was thankful for any helping her or anything. So it was pretty bad.
No, so you guys don't own a car now?
Nope, no car.
Oh, dude, we should raise some money and get you a car.
Well, I can always set up a fund and just say, "Here's the fund."
Let me think on that a little bit. And I mean, I've raised. Let's see. In the last month, I raised $1,300 for a guy. He's my friend. What's that?
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I raised $1,500 for Risen Ability, who's fallen on hard times, and then I raised another like 2 weeks later. I did another fundraiser, like just a rally on my live stream, and I got like $2,000 for, or more maybe, for a girl, a friend of mine who her father passed away, and they're not in good shape money wise. So I did like a rally live stream and got about $2,000 for her.
Oh.
So I could probably pull it off again in another. I got to give me some time because these people, I can't ask everybody for money like every day.
Yeah, well, I I got $2,000 coming in stimulus money, but it hasn't come yet.
Yeah. Oh, you'll get it. It'll come.
I even had it sent in again through H&R Block and nothing. Not yet. It'll come though.
It'll
I'll
come.
let you know, okay?
And then in a couple of weeks, I'll probably do a fundraiser for you, and we'll see
Okay.
what we can do.
All right.
Yeah, let me know how what's going on, so I'll help out too.
Okay.
We'll do.
Yeah, I'll help out. Is there a Brendan fundraiser? I'll help out.
Thank you.
Brendan fundraiser for a Cadillac.
My mom would like that.
A 1987 Cadillac with chrome wheels.
Look like, never mind. That sounds Italian to me.
Nah,
You know what I mean by that, right?
wait, do you have a valid driver's license?
That's the next thing I got. I got one, but I got just update it.
Okay. What you with your address and everything? Is that what you're talking about? Updating?
Yeah, I got to do that. Yeah.
And what happened? What happened with your stimulus checks? It didn't go through
I
because
just
of
haven't done it
disability.
yet. They just haven't done it.
That's fucking weird. Did you try
I
calling
got
your
the first
state?
one. I got the first one last year, the one that Trump sent. I
Yeah.
got that, but I haven't got the second or third one yet.
I think there's been people that have had a hard time getting them if they haven't filed taxes for a few years.
Yeah.
Have you filed taxes in a few years?
Yeah, I file them every year, even if I don't work or anything. So
Yeah, because my cousin Pete's dad, he didn't file any taxes for a couple of years, and he's had a hard time getting his stimulus stuff too. So, I guess it's not that for you. So I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Are you on you're on disability though, Brendan, right?
No disability.
I don't know what's locking it up then. Because didn't your state at one point have like a weekly unemployment too for those in need?
Yeah.
So you're owed all of that and then stimulus checks. If you
Yeah.
qualified for everything. I don't know if you did or you didn't, I don't know.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'm got chill, so
All right.
I'll
Well,
talk.
good seeing you, man. Good hanging out. Thanks for coming on, man.
I gotta feel better. I'm not
Yeah,
feeling.
I'm gonna help you feel better. Give me a little bit of time, and we'll rally
right,
for you.
man.
Me and Travis will do a rally.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'll talk to you later.
Later, man.
Later, bro. Yeah, whatever I could do to help him.
Yeah, I think there'll be people willing to, come together and help a guy out that needs help.
How'd it go with your last fundraiser you did? I didn't get to catch you live, but I caught some of it the next day.
Yeah, it was for Warrior Z Martinez.
Ah,
a real
okay.
loyal friend that from on YouTube that goes to everybody's live streams or a lot of different people that she likes. And her dad passed away.
Oh shit.
And they're not. What's the word for it? I mean, they're
Financially well off.
financially not well off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we did a rally for her to, just for support for her and her sister and her mom. And, came up with about, I think, $2,000 to $2,500 or something like that.
Outstanding.
In about an hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, it was cool. And so I understand I can't be doing that every day for people because I have the same followers showing up,
Yeah.
And they're like, you want me to give all my money away to everybody we know? It's like I give them time to save some money or something.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
I can't just be the guy that's like, all right, I got another cause. I mean, I guess I could, but it would drain people out.
VR scored for the Mets. I know the score's 3-2, but that's double play and that's it. Fucking Christ.
Chat. Ruby, what's up? I see you there. How you doing, Ruby? Thanks for coming to Travis's stream.
Hector, is that you trying to come up on video?
Hector's already on.
I don't know if he went to it. Hector, unmute yourself.
He's in control of his camera. Hector, you still there? Maybe his connection dropped out.
He's muted on the purple one, but there's
I
another.
see that. Yeah, I see that.
And there's another Hector backstage.
Have you seen him before?
No.
Oh. I was going to say, a good way to vet that is when you get to see people's faces, you know, then you know that it's them.
His camera went black on the backstage one, so I'm not gonna.
I wonder why he can't talk now.
Oh, I got you, Hector. I got you. Okay. Yo.
Oh. What happened to your thing, dude?
So now there's two Hectors here.
Double Hector happening.
Hector, you're muted on one, and the other one you're not muted on, but the screen is black. Hey, bro.
Hey,
Lawrence, what's up, dude?
What's going on, man?
not much.
How you doing?
Not very good. I've been pretty depressed. I've been trying to snap it. I mean,
Did he freeze?
I think he might be frozen. Yeah, I don't think he's just sitting there thinking.
Crap.
He's been having a rough time, man.
Yeah, I know.
And it's understandable. His feelings are understandable, I believe. Why don't you take him off of there for a minute? Lawrence, if you can hear, just come back, drop out and come back in maybe. Might help you.
Oh, there he is. Okay, we're good. I got you. I don't know what happened with Hector, but
yeah.
I'm not used to seeing you without your hat.
Yeah, it's really hot.
What's the temperature in Montana right now?
Right now it's 78, but yeah.
I think you have a rough connection here, Lawrence.
We got a couple of guys with bad connections.
Lawrence, log out and come back in, Lawrence.
It might help. Oh, well, he's back now.
See what happens. I feel bad for him, man.
I do too.
I told him the other day, I was like, damn, I wish you lived close. I would send him shopping with Courtney or something.
Hector's back.
I'm back.
Boom.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening. I never seen what you look like, Hector, so I had no idea what was going on. There we go. All the boys are here.
Hector looks like a beast.
Does he look like a beast?
He's a big guy, dude.
I'm half man. I lost mad weight though.
You're half man, half beast.
Not in a bad way. I'm not talking smack. I'm just saying you're a big boy. Nothing to mess with.
Yeah.
I'm all talk, no walk.
All talk, no walk.
No walk.
Yeah, I think
Hector,
a lot of
3-2 Mets. 3-2 Reds. And the Reds have a man off first with no outs, bottom of the seventh.
I switched it because I thought I was jinxing them. I said, let me switch.
I'm gonna mute up here. I gotta take a little medicine for a second.
No problem. Oh man, Lawrence, I wish you lived a little bit closer, man.
Yeah.
I'd send you on an extravagant evening with Courtney through all of Long Island to sightsee and shop and fucking. There's a lot to do in Long Island, especially in the summertime. In the wintertime, everything pretty much caters to the city. Like, you go see the Rockefeller lights and the tree and all that crap. Hector, your fucking thing is so annoying, bro. The crackling. Thank you, Hector. Fucking crackling noise. Yeah, like the tree in the city, Rockefeller Center, Times Square. See the ball drop. What does Montana do during like the holidays? Is there like something like a tree lighting and like a special event for New Year's or?
I'm not sure. I live out in the country, so not much goes on over here. But I can't go outside because we've been, with all the forest fires, we've been covered in smoke in the air.
Oh, really? Oh,
toxic.
shit. So
Yeah,
what
the
happens?
air's-
You guys got to
What?
stay inside. You guys got to stay inside till the air quality is breathable again.
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah,
Shit.
the air is just so toxic right now.
Go
Travis,
ahead.
have you ever been in a wildfire situation when there's one near and you guys are covered in smoke?
Never.
Yeah. So I hadn't either until a couple of years ago, and the Canadian wildfires were happening, and it was literally raining ash from the sky. It's so thick. The smoke is so thick that being outside is so unpleasant, and there's literal ash raining from the sky, and it's terrible to be out there, man.
How do you keep it from getting into your house though? You just shut everything up, lock it tight.
Shut everything as good as you can. Yeah.
Yep.
Did they say how long?
Even then I can still smell it. This is the worst I've ever seen it.
Yeah, you can smell it in your house everywhere. It's the whole everything turns into wildfire smoke where you are. When you live in it, it's like you're living in smoke. And and you do it. I mean, we did it for like 2 weeks or more last maybe a couple of years ago. How long have you guys been in it, Lawrence?
Since July 6th.
Damn.
Yeah, you guys been in it for a freaking while. It gets on you. If you have never been through that before, it grows on you, and you're like, it doesn't grow on you in a good way. It grows on you like it'll bring you down. It's like you're living in hell almost. Like everything's on fire around you. And it's not good, man. I'm lucky right now because my area isn't having any smoke right now, and so is Travis. But there's a lot of people living in smoke around here.
Yeah.
And you just stay in till the government there your state gives you the all clear, or
no? You can go out of your house. You just don't want to. The state doesn't tell you you have to. The state doesn't tell you have to stay because people go to work, man. You got to go to work and everything work in the smoke.
Damn.
Like I had to go to work in the smoke every day when it was bad here. And do you want to know what sucks is when you're a cigarette smoker, dude. It was so shameful for me because I was outside in a wildfire smoke and I was smoking a cigarette, and my whole time I'm thinking, I'm the biggest idiot right now. But
how did the majority of them even get started? Because I remember 2 years ago, California, they said a fire got started because someone used a faulty gender reveal thing and it lit on a tree.
Some of them are natural. Some of them are started by accidents by people, or like littering or something, like throwing a lit cigarette out.
Yeah.
Some of them are.
Yeah, and others are started by lightning.
Lightning and the natural ones, yeah. The natural ones start by lightning, and that probably the majority is probably the lightning strike.
Yeah, it only rained once so far this summer. We only got rain like in
mid-June
for
Trump
day,
say?
and that's
Clean the forest, sweep the.
What did it say?
He said, "Sweep the forest."
God. Reds would have been on second, bottom of the seventh. Reds are winning 3-2, Hector, with 1 out. Looks like the manager is pulling out Hartley. Is that what they're doing, Hector?
No, I'm watching the Milwaukee game. They're up 11.
Oh.
It's
Milwaukee up by
funny.
11.
It's funny that Trump said "sweep the forest," which is he kind of meant like clean up all the. I mean, I guess you can call you're a Trumper when you try to decipher what Trump says and like make it make sense. So that's me. And I think when he said "sweep the forest," he meant clean up like the forest floor.
right.
California is doing that right now. After everybody, I mean, a lot of states have always done it, but California
Well,
is.
that's like one of the main techniques to stopping the fire is you rake
But
up.
he said sweep, and the media ran with it, and it just sounded
yeah.
so stupid.
Yeah.
It's like you ever be pictured a broom out there, and it's like, yes, Trump, we need to get brooms out and sweep, dude, right? And so it's funny. I like that Hector brought it up. It's funny.
You gotta admit though, he sounded stupid when he said it though.
Yeah, he did sweep. You're right. Get a broom out there. But I think we all know what he meant. But that's
Yeah,
when you know you're a
the
Trumper.
first thing I thought when you said that was like you hook the rake thing up to the tractor and you rake the coals and you rake the land so the fire can't spread anymore. That's what I thought. I knew what he meant, but yeah, like a little sweep, like let me come out there with a fucking dustpan and just fucking. I knew what he meant.
But I'm saying he's a president. He sounds stupid though. You gotta admit he does sound retarded.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean,
a little bit. It's a little bit embarrassing.
It's just you got to know what he means, though. Then it's not embarrassing when you're like, yeah, that's what he means.
But we got to interpret what the president of the United States means.
I know, I get it, dude. I know. Well, yeah, we probably should with Biden. We can get into that with Biden if you want, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
But Trump makes it seem like he's such a great orator, and Biden, they're both idiots.
Biden's a retard.
They're both old.
It's a valid point. I have a very Jewish cousin who's in the middle, and I said, "Man, this is tough. Who am I going to vote for?" And she was like, "You don't know which idiot you want to vote for?" And I was like, "Valid point." But I feel like that's almost every year. Loop is coming in to pitch for the Mets, Hector.
Joe Biden's campaign, one of his campaign promises was to cure cancer.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh dear. Lawrence, I see you're able to get your vape thing now, huh?
Oh yeah.
How did
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Were they just out of stock, or what happened?
Oh, the company we ordered them from was I guess they changed shipping companies, and the shipping company wouldn't come here anymore, so we ordered from a different company that still did.
What's that painting behind your head? Is that one of yours?
Oh no, my Aunt Phyllis did that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. I see the cross there to the left, or my left. I see some flowers in the background there in the corner.
Oh yeah.
Is that your bedroom? Go ahead, Survival.
I think you didn't he make those flowers?
Yeah, I put them together as the seasons change. I mean, this is this part here.
Oh, wow. It's a whole big thing. I bet it was just a little. Oh, nice. Is that like a hobby?
It looks good, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not bad.
Looks good, man.
Thanks.
Oh, what's the score, Travis?
3-2 Reds, and then the basketball game is 29-16 Bucks. Oh shit! I picked the Suns to win.
Hey, Hector, do you think that Biden is going to deliver on his campaign promise to cure cancer?
You gotta unmute yourself, Hector.
Hector.
I'm gonna go with no.
Oh,
I know you're not asking me, but I'm gonna go with no because.
And so will Hector. I know you can't.
I'm gonna go with no because of all the resources we have had out there for many years, the millions and millions of dollars that goes to funding research for cancer and cures and therapeutics, and we haven't really come up with anything. I'm going to go with no. Joe Biden will not cure cancer during his presidency, no matter how long his presidency is, whether it's 4 years, 8 years, in between that. God forbid something happens.
He knew it when he knew he wasn't going to do it when he said it, which is, to me, I'm like, come on, man, why even say that shit?
I guess he's just aiming high.
He wasn't even trying.
Reds with a man on first and second. Mets about to blow this game. Bottom of the seventh. Fucking
what happened after?
Maybe he's going to the bathroom. Oh, there he is. Yo, Hector.
Yeah.
You think Biden's going to cure cancer? Or come up with a thing to cure cancer?
Nobody's going to cure cancer. More money.
Yeah.
more money in chemo. And
Why
all
did
that
Biden?
stuff.
Why did Biden say he was going to do it?
Because all politicians say lies.
There
Trump,
you go.
Biden is what it is. That's the reality. Trump,
Yeah.
Trump remember said, "I would never play golf. I have no time for golf." He's just saying that to get his people like riled up. Biden's saying things. Just
I'll never play golf after hitting myself in the face with the ball.
They all say stupid stuff. Not stupid stuff. Just stuff. To
Broken
please-
promises. Broken promises.
No, they just say things to please their base.
But I mean, but Biden is like, that's a pretty wild one. Like, just say, I'm going to cure cancer.
But
that's what he said. And it's like, dude, you know, you're not like, they all know they're not going to deliver. But that's like the one that's like, you should just know at that point, like, these guys are shining you on. It's like,
Yeah,
that's
but
an obvious one.
I don't want to go with Trump, but Trump, all the stupid stuff that he said. They all say stupid
No, I
stuff.
know. They do.
Yeah.
What was the DEA thing you were telling me about, Survival? The DEA agent was at the Capitol with the gun protesting, whatever.
So they said that he flashed a badge,
yeah,
and a gun at the camera in the White House or something, or not the White House, but the Capitol building. Yeah, I didn't read the entire article, but it said the DEA agent that was armed flashed a badge and a gun as an insurrectionist January 6th, and it was on a left-wing news source.
Bases loaded for the Reds, Hector. I told you Loop's gonna blow this fucking game for the Mets.
So I'm thinking, if there wasn't a whole bunch of more of the other guys or something, if he was just like a lone guy, then he's gonna lose his job and everything, you know.
Yeah, like he said, he's probably gonna lose his credentials and turn in his badge and his firearm, and who the fuck knows?
I think that sucks, but unless they have him doing something really bad, but even then, if you're a federal DEA agent and you're out there among the crowd and you're flashing guns and you gotta lose your creds. What the heck?
I just don't know bro. It's like, you know how many cameras are in there? Like, even if you're wearing a mask, what if you don't have gloves on? You're touching shit. Like, you're leaving your mark there. Like, you're leaving, like, they're gonna fucking find you eventually. And I don't know, what half these guys were trying to accomplish.
But they thought they're ignorant idiots who thought Trump was gonna protect them. They're so stupid. They're like zombies. They really thought what they were doing was not wrong. That percentage of they're idiots. I'm not saying the whole. I'm
not a criminal, but if I was going to commit a crime, I'm not going to do it where it's a federal building where there's over 100 fucking cameras, you know?
Right.
Yeah, but you're smart. Those are idiots right there. Those people who did that. Anyone who riots, anyone who does that, are idiots.
So the way I kind of base some of my stuff is if I know that I can live comfortably where I'm at with everything and have a job and work under any president. I mean, if I'm Biden has higher gas prices, he's got inflation is going through the roof. But if I can survive, fine. I'm not going to be radical or outrageous about anything. If these different administrations have different policies, I really don't want to see it move towards socialism or anything like that. I want it to stay capitalist and kind of just, you're supposed to have to work for your keep is what is the tradition in this country. We can't keep giving for people to.
But the problem is what Trump did, he's made a joke of our, the Supreme Court makes a decision. There's 6 conservative judges, and he goes, they're wrong. There has to be law and order.
Well, have you seen the record, Hector, of the Supreme Court justices, their voting record lately? They've sided with left more Democrat policies.
But it's not siding with left or
conservative.
Right. They're siding with the law. It's they're judges. They may have conservative You know, they
I
made
think I think they were good choices, man. To be honest, but you know, it's just my opinion. I think he made good choices.
But now he said he made wrong choices because they didn't vote for him. You heard he bashed them all. He goes, I put him in
I
there.
did not hear that.
He goes,
Well,
I put
Yeah,
him in
he
there
said he did say that the other day. He's like, I put them all in there and they weren't winners and they
and
didn't
they're
get the
cowards.
job done.
Now they're cowards.
well,
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying.
did. He did say that the other day.
He's making a mockery of the Supreme Court. Like, just because you put them there, they got to do their job. They got to follow the law. But he's an idiot. He thinks he's like, this is the communist. They got to follow what he wants. They got to.
Look, this is where like the Democratic side loses me because okay, they have the thing going on for the investigation for the January 6th stuff. They don't have an investigation going on when Antifa or Black Lives Matters kills somebody, shoots somebody, riots, breaks down buildings. Where those guys aren't in jail. They're out roaming around. Those weren't peaceful protests.
No, but of course they are. A lot of people gone to jail from Antifa.
it's not the
from
same.
Black Lives Matter.
There's a big double standard.
They have Democratic leaders that have policies to funds to bail those people out that did those things.
They really do.
Look how many people have gone to jail.
Well, those are the ultra stupid ones. But here's the difference. So there's been attacks on federal buildings by the far left extremists, and they don't send out weeks and weeks of Facebook, Instagram messages that say, we're looking for these people. Let us know if there's any information that you know of for these. And they have like pictures of people, like they're really looking for people, you know? They've never done that.
But you know, like, for example, like my family in Ecuador, like I'm not really close to them, but you know, they say how we are a joke, that we went to Capitol Hill. It's like Trump has made a mockery. They go, we're a joke. We've become a joke to the world. Trump,
among some circles, yeah.
We may disagree, but Trump did incite it. A president could have controlled.
Oh, we can't argue. I'm not arguing with you, Hector.
No, we disagree. I'm saying, but it's like it's a joke. What he did, it's a joke. He made a mockery of the president. In my point of view, you know.
Sure. Yeah, I understand. I see where you're at.
You agree, you disagree, but we can disagree. Like there's no.
Yeah, absolutely. We can disagree.
I see your point, Hector. Like look, if I lived in another country and I saw that on the news, I'd be like, what the fuck is happening in America?
Here's the difference.
Right now?
Here's the difference, though. Hector and I, neither of us are extremists, and like I just said, before, if I can survive the way, if I can live comfortably under an administration where in my house where I live, I'm not going to rebel or be extreme for anything. And my entire life, I've been able to live just fine. So I'm not trying to hate on any other voters. Whatever you vote for, what you want, okay, big
but I
deal.
think
At the end of the day, we live in our homes, so
both sides.
Yeah.
Not to make left or right, we're all stupid because.
Yeah.
Just because.
Maybe we need both sides because they do some stupid shit, and then the other side does more stupid shit, and it just balances out in the middle. I don't know.
And Survival, you voted Democrat.
No,
a little while ago, didn't you, for Obama?
Yeah, I voted for Obama, but
yeah,
I think the first time I ever voted was for Obama.
Yeah, me too.
But that was in 2008, and I didn't vote in 2012 because I didn't like Mitt Romney. I could not see him as a president.
Yeah.
Because I think I was like in my 20s too, so like I didn't really give a shit about politics back then.
Yeah.
And I didn't vote like an idiot. And then when it came to McCain, was it McCain and no?
McCain and Obama were first, and then I think it was McCain and.
And it was Romney next, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I voted for Trump twice.
Yeah, me too.
No, you voted for Biden once.
I voted for Biden, and then I voted for Trump in 2016.
Yep, that's me. I voted Trump twice.
Like I lost respect for Trump when I started to hate Trump was when he did that to McCain. I'm like,
when he said he wasn't a hero because he got captured. Yeah, I mean,
that's so stupid. You're a war hero. Don't say that. Anybody who goes to war, God bless them. They're heroes. And for you to say that, and it's worse. If I say something stupid, let's say Survival say something stupid, you're the president of the United States, and you're saying something so stupid. I lose respect for you. You know.
He did honor McCain's send off though. He paid for everything. He gave him the full ceremony, the full wake, funeral, the whole 9 yards. He did pay for all that.
Any president would have done that. He didn't do anything special. He's trying to be like, I did this, I did that. No, he deserved it. Anybody would have done that. George Bush would have done that. Obama would have done it. Anybody. And he thinks he did something special for doing that after all that McCain did for this country.
Brendan says you won't like me, LOL. Okay, I voted for George W. Bush. I wasn't able to vote because I was like fucking 9 years old back then. I was like in 6th grade, so
Brandon,
I wasn't able.
When I was in high school, dude. I went to so I'm over on the West Coast, and I went to a fucking super liberal high school, and they had me thinking all kinds of liberal shit. I wanted to vote for socialism and everything. But I didn't go to college. I went straight into the workforce, and I learned right away that socialism is not what I want, because my money was getting taxed harder and harder all the time because I voted for Obama.
I gotta be honest with you, Survival. I don't fucking know what socialism means. Could you enlighten me?
Just basically think of higher taxes.
Oh, fuck that.
It's working people support
But how about when we
the
bail out
non-working
banks,
people.
When we bail out the car industry because they have no regulation and they do as they please, and we bail them out.
I don't want to bail anybody out but myself and my loved ones.
Hey, long story short, it's more taxes for you. Look at what happened in Venezuela. Look at what happened in South Africa. Or no, is South Africa that way? Cuba is already like full on calm, but yeah, it hasn't gone very well in the past when you switch a country over to socialism.
Yeah, I don't want any more taxes. So,
but look.
I mean, you're in Seattle.
Well,
I'm in Long Island,
there's also
suburb.
so many other things to consider, because people that have a ton of money, they can just relocate their money to another bank in another country or something. But it's more like it's hell on the working class is what socialism turns out to be, because the people that work, they just get taxed the hell out of, and it sucks, man.
You know, like one thing about the Trump tax plan, by 2027, 83% of the tax cut will go to the 1%. He didn't look out for the little man, you know?
He did for a little while. I got to disagree with you, Hector. My mom got a ton of benefits from some of his plans.
Well, I don't want to argue about the past, really, or even.
No, but after it all said and done,
I feel you, Samuel.
83% of the tax is going to go to the 1%.
What's Biden's tax plan look like?
And another thing too, how about the deficit that he created? Like, Republicans supposed to be balance the budget.
What does Biden's deficit budget look like?
Trump's was more, and they're both bad. But still, Biden is bad as well. So,
Well, at least you admit that Biden is bad as well, Hector.
yeah, like the tax
when it comes to the taxes and the inflation.
But
And
Trump's
And unfortunately, dude, they're fucking everything up for everybody. And now gas is way more money than it was. House prices are through the roof. Everything's inflated. And I haven't got a raise at work. I haven't got a raise at work. Everything's
$20 used to fill my car up. Now it's like $65.
Wow.
Courtney's was like 40. Now it's 110.
You know what's
Because
funny?
she's got a truck.
People say about the gas when we were in a pandemic. Of course, gas was going to be that low. Supply and demand. Cars were not out in the streets here in New York.
Who created that pandemic?
It's another thing.
China?
How about this one?
China?
Funded by Dr. Fauci.
Now,
QAnon. QANON.
now you're conspiracy theories.
I'm kidding.
I know.
What's that guy's name? Alex Jones? No.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like Alex Jones though. You ever watch him on Joe Rogan?
He
was right. He was right about a few things though, Hector. Look up the documentary Bohemian Grove. He wasn't wrong about that.
No, but that thing about those kids that got shot and he's saying that's fake. That's
Sandy Hook. He came out and he gave a full-blown, sincere, serious apology. It was like an hour long. He came out and said, I did this. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I was misinformed. It's on me. I wish I never said that. I feel terrible that I did.
But how sincere is that apology when he says he was misinformed? He just did it to get ratings to come out on TV. Be honest.
I don't know, man. I think he might be a little in the head,
he's
and maybe he's
already said he's kind of retarded. He said it himself.
Yeah, he does say that. He
said he's kind of retarded.
In my eyes, he ain't retarded. He knows what he's doing. He wants to get the people to watch him, create controversy. He knows what he's doing.
Dude, I love it,
He's been right a few times, though, too. Like the Bohemian Grove stuff where all these high-powered men go there and they fucking poop on each other and fuck each other in their asses. He was right about all that shit. They pray to a giant owl god wrapped in ivy, and they make these fake human sacrifice ceremonies. He snuck in there and filmed it all.
What's the Mets score? I haven't been watching.
4-2 Reds, 2 outs, top of the 8th. Mets batting. Guillorme batting 0-2. I think that's McCann on first. Counts 1-2 for Guillorme. Guillorme's in for Lindor because Lindor's on that. I guess he's on that 10-day thing, Hector.
Oh, and another thing too that bothers me when people go when you're a zombie is when you agree everything right to the right or everything to the left. At the end of the day, we're all humans. We should agree something to the left and something to don't follow just one ideology. You're a human. That's when I go, I lose you're just a zombie. I'm not saying anyone in general. I'm just saying, how people are.
Yeah, nobody here is though because we are all able to be free thinking and.
Hector, Mets scored.
Oh, nice.
4-3.
Sometimes you meet somebody like that.
And another thing too, now these people that I know, people go, they're anti-abortion, right? But I know them. They made their girls have abortions. I'm like, so you guys are hypocrites.
I don't know how I feel about kids, Hector. Me and Survival, I think it was me, Survival, and Lawrence. We covered that like a couple of months ago. I don't know how I feel about it. All I could say is right now, look, if I'm gonna bang one out with Courtney, I'm gonna wear a good condom, and I'm not trying to have kids right now. So I'll be responsible and not get my girl pregnant.
How about
so
this?
She won't need an abortion.
I'm gonna use a person of my cousin.
Okay.
Either Trump this, the wall, blah blah blah, right?
Yeah.
And he married an illegal. I'm like, you're a hypocrite.
Love is love, though. Maybe he just fell in love with someone and he looked past all that. And
all right, and the same cousin has a business.
Why do we have to talk about Trump, man?
No, but it's funny. Another thing too. He talks about
Survival. How is Pizza Dad doing?
Like, you're a hypocrite. I'm not talking about Trump.
I feel your point, Hector. I feel your point.
I don't talk
Use
about
birth control, no damn condom. Yeah, I don't really touch that either, to be honest with you. I don't know. I'll let you guys know if I ever have a sex change and have a vagina and somehow I'm able to give birth, even though I don't have ovaries.
First of all, I think the credentials you have to have in order to speak on abortion. I think you have to be highly religious, and I think you should be a woman. And I'm neither of those, so I'm not talking on it.
Yeah, I feel you. How about Ric Flair having a kid at age 72? How do you know that, Brendan? Is that true, Hector?
I don't think so.
How about Ric Flair having a kid? You're a wrestling guy, Hector. How about Ric Flair having a kid at age 72?
No,
Who did he have at 72?
I didn't hear that. I did not know about that.
His most recent daughter? No.
No. I think that's like
the one that's married to the chubby guy.
Ric Flair's just banging out chicks still.
He probably is. He's been married like 7 fucking times. Oh, Brendan said, I heard he had a kid at 72. It might not be true, Brendan. It might have been like 60.
Yeah, Chuck Norris did.
Sean Mack says a guy could have a kid at 90. Oh, all right.
No, but Ric Flair, I think, is done. He can't have no kids. He's fucked up. He's got mad medical issues.
Counts 1-2. Guillorme on second with 2 outs. Top of the 8th. Scores 4-3 Reds. Who the fuck is that batting? Is that Dominic Smith? No, it's VR. VR at bat. Counts 2-2. If he's not shooting blanks. I see. If he's not shooting blanks. Well, now I got a ton of weird images in my head of Ric Flair naked shooting blanks. So thank you, Brendan and Sean. You know what's fucked up? You know what's fucked up? My grandma, she passed away last March, but
Sorry,
no.
you're right.
she was like 80, 82. She was dating a 92-year-old, and the dude was trying to like get it going with her. And I heard her like talking to my aunt and my mom, and like the dude got mad at my grandma like it was her fault. So I was like, Mom, just tell the dude to fucking get a prescription for Viagra. Like, oh, I don't think he wants to get that. I'm like, then just go on fucking line and get Blue Chew. You get these little blue pills that you chew. 30 minutes later, you're good to go, like a male porn star. I don't know if he ever got it. I had a coupon for it. Don't ask me why. I gave it to him to pass on. I'm like, hey, look, more power to you. If you still have the want.
If you're 92 and you're boning down, you're
more
doing
power
something
to
right.
you, man.
You're doing something right.
Full count, Hector. 2 outs. Counts 3 and 2 for VR.
Let me put the channel. I'm a jinx. I'm trying not to.
You're not putting the listen. VR is due though, bro, and VR is hitting from his left side. He tends to hit his home runs more on his left side, Hector. I think that's so weird that VR could do that. I don't know if you guys have ever seen in your times you watch baseball a player that could hit from both sides of the plate.
But 30%.
Probably not as good as that guy, maybe.
30% of the players are switch hitters.
They are?
Yeah, like there's a lot of.
They're pros.
I've never
man.
seen.
Like I'm trying to think of Mets. Remember Carlos Beltran? He was a switch hitter.
Yeah, I have his jersey in my closet.
Trying to think of.
Later, Brandon. Brent looks like Brandon's out. Good night.
See you
Good
later,
night, bro.
Brandon. Have a good night, bro. Lawrence has got one hell of a bedroom.
Yeah.
What's that in your hand there?
What?
Looked like you had like a little bowling ball over there. What was that? That black thing in your hand.
That's my fan. I keep it blowing on me because it's so hot.
Ah.
What did you say the temp was?
What's the temperature, Lawrence?
It's let me look. It's 79 right now.
Oh shit.
79 with smoke is miserable. The
Oh,
smoke
damn.
does like
Wow.
smoke does like a greenhouse effect kind of thing where it makes everything just really dense, and so the heat, any more heat, it's just like a denser heat. It's crazy. Like I don't wish it on anybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Phoenix Suns came back.
Yeah, they made a comeback.
39-36 Suns. 2 minutes, 2:44 left in the second quarter. They were down like 19 points before. What happened, Hector?
They stopped the bad shooting by Mill. Both teams are shooting bad, terribly.
I'm telling you, Suns are going to win this game and force Game 7. I hope.
Man, I forgot you guys' teams already. Which one? Who are you guys going for again?
I'm going for
remember
Suns.
Hector wanted Milwaukee, right?
Yeah, I'm going for Suns because I lived there for a year.
I bet Milwaukee, but I could care less. I really don't.
I mean,
Whoever
yeah,
wins
I
is-
don't have nothing in the game.
I just bet $50 with my buddy.
There you go.
Just for
Lawrence,
fun.
do you watch any sports, Lawrence? Do you have any sports teams you like to follow?
No, not really. Yeah, I was never really good at sports except for skiing.
Really? Yeah, I suck at skiing. I always cross my skis and fall, and then I get mad, and then I just go home.
Yeah, I did at first too. I mean, I haven't skied since '93, but
No, yeah, this has been a bit.
Wait, you skied survival?
No, I was a snowboarder.
Oh, I can't do that either. I can't snowboard, can't ski, can't golf, and can't play pool.
The last time I went snowboarding, man, it was probably like two years ago.
Yeah.
I was 36, and I was out of shape, and I went, dude, and it fucking sucked. It was just painful. I crashed. I hurt all my bones, and everything fucking hurt, dude. It was sore as fuck, and I'm like, this shit sucks. And I was like, it didn't have good cardio either. So
Yeah.
it was just it was a lot of work, and I'm in a snowsuit, and I'm sweating in it, and I was like, I'm never going snowboarding again.
That's how I feel
Yeah,
about
man.
golf.
yeah, my
Go ahead,
youngest
Lawrence.
yeah, my youngest niece is a professional snowboarder.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear something fucked up. I got two really fucked up stories about my cousin. So my cousin had been training for the Olympics since she was 4 years old. She got to become an alternate to represent USA. I forgot what year it was. To represent USA as an alternate in gymnastics. Her ankles were starting to hurt her, so she went to a specialist. And the specialist told her that the bones around your ankle, you have small fractures around it. You're going to have bad feet for the rest of your life and lose the ability to walk. Another home run for the Reds. No, went to the wall. So it should be a
double.
He's out.
Got
He's
it.
out. He
Got him a
went
second?
to third base. He got him
Got
at
him at
third.
third. Nice.
What was it? Oh, so the doctor said, hey, you're going to not be able to walk when you're older. So she has to quit. So she doesn't get to do what she wants to do. My cousin Peter, her older brother, was on, Hector, you might know this, Arizona Diamondbacks AAA team, I think, like their AAA scout team or some shit, as a relief pitcher. During that time, he's not just dedicated his life to baseball. He also is a chemist, so he's taking advanced chemistry and whatnot. So he trains at night. He goes to school during the day for all this advanced chemistry stuff, and then to support himself, he was working at some bullshit bowling alley, and he had just gotten a call like, "Hey, dude, like you're gonna get called up to pitch, with the big boys."
Whoa.
And he was fixing, because at the bowling alley the balls would get stuck, and he would fix like the thing that pulls the ball back. So he told the kid, "Hey, don't throw your ball down here just yet. I gotta fix the jam." He was fixing the jam, and his hand was up like this. The ball came, broke all his fingers.
No.
Lost part of his finger, and now his ring finger, it's like to the side. So, and that was his pitching hand. So he's fucked. They switched him to first base. He wasn't that good. Lost the job. Lost his opportunity.
That sucks so bad, man.
And the minor leagues, you only make like $1,200 a month, so you got to get another job if you're in the minor.
That's why he was working at the bowling alley as a maintenance mechanic for the lanes. And they switched him to first base, and he just wasn't that good. But both my cousins, him and Victoria, they both were. Peter was in baseball since he was 5, and Victoria was doing gymnastics since she was 4. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, totally.
Are they related to cousins? Are they brothers and sisters, or are they cousins?
They're brother and sisters.
Oh wow. Athletic genes in that family.
Dude, hey, on a related subject, just real quick, I had lunch with Risen Ability. I don't know if you know him, or sometimes he's Brian E. He goes like between Brian E. or Risen Ability.
I see him when he's in your chat with the R name.
Yeah, I had lunch with him today, but that guy. Long story short, so he was an electrician like I am.
Yeah.
Like set to make some good money out here, because you get paid good out here to be an electrician. And he was setting like a 2-ton generator, and it fell on his hand and smashed it flat. His dominant hand.
Oh shit.
It smashed it completely flat, but it's healed up to the point where like it looks like a hand again. Yeah. Like his hand doesn't work very good. Like they patched it up pretty good, but he's lost his livelihood.
Damn.
That was the guy that I raised $1,500 for.
Did you know him? Did you know him before you met him, or you met him on here?
I met him on YouTube, but he lived. Yeah, I didn't even know. Yeah, he lives really close to me. I didn't even know it. But I've met with him before. He's been in my house before even.
Oh, cool.
We have mutual friends. It turns out, like over the years, we went to school, like a couple schools away, so same kind of area. It worked out pretty good. But yeah, I met up with him at lunch today, and he's trying to buy a motorhome, or not a motorhome, but like an RV. What is the difference? I don't know.
An RV you could travel with.
Well, there's like, he wants an RV, and he's like the cost of these RVs, man, they've like jumped up from
used cars too. Yeah, used cars are through the roof too.
Wild.
Crazy.
Thanks, Joe Biden.
There's 2 outs. Smith
I
is
think-
pitching for the Mets. Go ahead,
I-
Terrell.
Oh man, why didn't they call the vaccine the Trump jab?
I don't know. They probably would have got more people to get it if they called it that. Hey, Nita, what's up, Nita?
Hector, that's a question for you. Nita Amaranto in the house. What's up?
What's up, Nita? I think they would have got more people if they would have called it the Trump jab.
Really? Let's think about half of the country. So, I mean, maybe not half. Let's just think. I don't know. I don't know numbers. Okay, for who would or would not, but based on voting records, if they're correct, Hector would say 8 million more were for Biden. So, if you called it the Trump jab, how many people would have gotten it? Maybe a minority.
I don't know. That's another good point, Terrell.
May or may not be a minority, because even though I like some of his policies, I still am skeptical
Of
government experiments.
okay.
Right.
Lawrence, you got the vaccine, right?
Yeah.
Which one did you get?
The Pfizer. It was way back
How
in
did-
March.
Everybody got Pfizer, and me and my brother got Moderna. Everybody I meet got Pfizer.
Same
I
here.
only know a few people that got Moderna. like
Hector
me.
got Johnson and Johnson.
No,
Oh.
it was.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, my
the
father
Jets
talked me into it.
owns Johnson & Johnson, so I hate that.
Which one did you get, Hector? You got Pfizer.
No, Moderna.
Oh, you got Moderna. Okay, so you're a Moderna like me and my brother.
Yeah, but not by choice. I went and that's what they gave me.
Yeah, well, then you didn't have a choice, right? When
No, I didn't
they
have a
were
choice.
offering.
They could have gave
You
me
did?
whatever they gave me. I would have took it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see you there, Nita. I see you there. I see you. I see you.
but they
Yeah,
said
guys.
Johnson & Johnson was a little bit, that
They had to put a warning on it.
Yeah,
for coagulation. The blood was coagulating and it causing blood clots.
Yeah, I was just teasing. I'm kidding around. I'm not giving anybody a hard time about nothing.
No, you're fine. No,
It's
you're
just
fine.
Hector got the Johnson & Johnson, but I was kidding around.
Yeah, I know a couple of people that got it and they were okay, but
Yeah, yeah.
most people I know they got the mRNA ones like Pfizer and Moderna. I have a friend in the UK that was able to get the AstraZeneca one, which is also a 2-shot thing.
I went to my friend's father, who's he called me up because I got shots available because people canceled. And I just went, whatever he
Yeah.
was giving me, I just took it.
I waited a little bit because I had some stuff that would put me at the front of the line. I waited. My uncle was one of the first people to get it. I just watched him for like the next couple of weeks to see how he did, and then a couple of months went by, and I was like, I'm all in, man. Like,
Do you guys think that I'm stupid for not getting it?
no, I understand why. I look. You never came on and said I don't want to be tracked by the government. I don't want to fucking have a robot arm.
That's not what I. No, I'm not
Yeah.
about that.
You want to wait for the full authorization from the FDA for a full approval, no warning label on it, no FDA emergency use authorization. You want the full, which is perfectly understandable.
That's all I want.
There's just
That's all I
people
ask
like
for.
there's people that like because like, bro, like
I think
the
it's
same
dumb
way I
when
am with
people-
vaccines, like as I am with masks. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't fucking wear a mask. If you want to, go ahead. No one should bother you if you wear a mask. The same thing with the vaccine. You're your own doctor. If you want to get the
Exactly.
vaccine, get it. If you don't get it. It doesn't affect
Right.
me. So,
Exactly.
but like
Survival-
I would wear a mask. Hold on, Hector. I would wear a mask out in public, and people are like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? Like, why would you do that? Like, you don't know anything about me. You shouldn't even be worried if I got it or I didn't. I made a choice for my own health."
You may have
And that, you know, and then when there's people that say like, oh, you put a magnet to your chest, it'll stick to you, and then you'll be magnetized, and then you stick spoons to you and car keys, and you're magnetized, and Bill Gates has a hidden tracking device in your arm, and the satellites will link up to you and control your body. Like it's so far fetched, but like,
Well, hey, Nita is giving a shout out to Lawrence there in the chat.
Oh, hey.
I cut you and Hector off, so both of you make your point.
No, I think you you don't have the vaccine, it's your right. Everyone has their choice.
So
It should
let me
not be
ask you this: what are your thoughts on me not having the vaccine
That's
and
you.
Are you
not
asking
wearing
me or
and not
Hector?
wearing a mask? No, it's a two-part question.
Okay.
So what are you guys' thoughts on me not having it and then not wearing a mask?
Doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother me as well. But the only thing
Love
is,
it.
if you have to follow, let's say when you're here in New York, when you go to the hospital, you got to wear it. When you're on the bus.
Oh yeah, well those places, of course.
Yeah. Like just follow whatever the law is, and that's it. What do you? But
Yeah.
The
follow
only
along.
other thing that I would ask, like, if you were with somebody that you were with a couple days ago and they have COVID and you have symptoms, that you don't cough on me or,
Oh,
expose
bro,
yourself
if I had
to me.
symptoms of anything, I ain't going nowhere.
But I don't have a problem with people not wearing the mask as long as they're not like talking to me like this or coughing on me. Even if you don't have COVID, I don't like people coughing on me and touching me.
Farting on you, dance clubs.
I fucking hate dance clubs.
How about people that have family that have it and they live with them and they go to work just because they don't have symptoms? I think that's not right.
Well, that's bad because that when people know that they need the money or something, so they go just because.
Yeah, and a lot of those people, you know what the saddest thing is? A lot of the people that caught COVID and had bad symptoms and had lingering symptoms or God forbid, they died, a lot of those people were like not even middle-class workers. They were people that were just going from paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. And they got hit the hardest, at least in New York.
Well, the people that got it the most, statistically, were either obese or they had underlying problems that they already knew they had, or
that too.
Maybe they didn't know, but it was either morbidly obese, elderly that had issues, and people that had other issues.
Yeah.
It wasn't the normal person that was falling so fast from this. It was people that were already pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure they just sensationalized the flu.
But
I think there might be elements to that. Go ahead, Hector.
I know 3 people that died from it, and my cousin became paralyzed.
I'm sorry to hear that, Hector.
Yeah,
sorry to hear, man.
I was like with
Angie Hick's mom died a couple of months from it. A couple months ago.
My cousin, especially my cousin, I said, you know what? I'm gonna take the vaccine. That was
yeah.
I was like, I saw my cousin, he's paralyzed. I was like, no.
Hector's not ready to die.
Yeah.
Hector ain't ready to die.
No, not yet. Soon, but
I just think that when it comes down
like,
to all that, it should be left to the person's choice.
Hector, are you religious in any way?
Not really.
Like even agnostic at all? Because I'm like I'm right with you there. Like it's hard for me to be religious.
Yeah, like I can't be hip. I grew up a Catholic, I went communion, all that, but
yeah,
not really.
It's hard for me to be. It's hard for me to be religious too. But
I do believe I do believe in God, but I don't know.
Okay, so you're agnostic then, yeah. So when I think about some of this COVID shit, I'm like, all right, well, if this is my time, if God wants to strike me dead right now, and I have to go, then that's what's gonna happen. Until then, I'm going full force forward like I would do any other day.
Right.
I kind of did think like that, but when I saw my cousin, I was like, it scared me. I won't lie. It really.
I'll say it too. Like I was working in a COVID ward, so if I'm someone who already has bad anxiety, where I take medication for it. So I was working on a COVID floor, and I saw, you're not wrong when you say it's survival. Like it really affects the elderly and people with underlying health conditions. But just even knowing that is, I don't have a bad underlying health issue, and I'm not 90 years old. But even seeing that, like, it scared the fuck out of me, bro.
Yeah. Well, you're not ready to die then.
No, not at all.
So
that story.
I don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. I just push straight forward as I can. I'm not.
I think I would be that way if I didn't have the underlying anxiety and taking medication for as long as I've been taking medication for it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Hector.
Say when you told that story with the Vince Russo, that's how I joined your group here. I was never on YouTube.
That was awful.
I heard that story. It's like wow, and then I saw you on the YouTube. I was like, let me join.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah,
that was right before I had an emotional breakdown, and I checked myself into the psych ward for 30 days.
And you were somewhat famous to me because they would always yell your name. So,
he still does.
Yeah. So I was like, let me join his little YouTube thing.
Travis is a famous guy that always has 3 people in this chat room.
Listen, as long as it's you guys, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah. You get the real recognizes real.
We all have different beliefs. We're all from different parts of the world, but we all respect one another, and I think that's patriotic and American. That we all have different opinions, but we're not strangling each other. That's American. We're entitled to our opinions, even if we don't all agree at the same time on the same things.
But there's no real fame, though. There's no Travis Berg is not a famous guy.
I wish.
So do I. But
in the Vince Russo, there's like 100 people. Everybody knows Travis.
Yeah. So survival. Vince Russo. I think I told you a little bit about him. He's the guy that was writing for the WWE, like when The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin and DX were really big. He was the head writer for the WWF. Yeah. He has about like 36,000, 37,000 subscribers, and I've been really loyal to him. So he shouts me out every once in a while on his weekly streams.
And when you disappeared, he kept every week. Where's Travis Berg?
Yeah, bro, I was gone, bro. I had completely lost.
That's when you know you're famous, dude. That's when you know you're YouTube famous, when people are shouting you out when you're not there.
Yeah.
You made it to the top.
I completely lost my marbles. It looks like this game's going to be over, Hector. 4-3. Counts 0-2, top of the 9th. If Jeff McNeil doesn't do something, this game is fucking over. The Reds will win 4-3. What do you say, Hector?
They got a man on first, hopefully. Let's go.
Hector, how do you feel about this Delta variant bullshit?
Oh, I heard of that.
I don't know, but in my cousins in Ecuador saying over there, it's bad again. Oh.
Is it? Oh, this game's over, Hector.
Over, yeah. Damn.
Mets lose 4-3. Fucking fuck. What's the Phillies score, Hector?
The Yankees were actually winning.
All right, that's good. Then it'll be a push. If both teams lose, it'll stay. Listen, man, Courtney had to keep reminding me, and I felt a little guilty about it, but I let loose a little bit, like, because when I went to Pittsburgh, man, there's no mask mandate, there's no social distancing. It's a big party, packed bars and everything, and it was like, Courtney kept telling me, like, bro, like, you wash your hands, you watch where you go, you watch your distance, you're vaccinated, let's have a good time. And I was like, okay.
But it's tough because the way where you worked, it had affected you.
Yeah, it fucked with my head.
Yeah, it had to affect you. During the pandemic, I would drive by the hospital to see all the freezer, the trucks. It was terrible. Like, it was like, wow. Like,
yeah. What were you saying, Lawrence?
Oh, how is Courtney doing?
She's good, man. I'm going to meet some of her extended family Saturday. I already bought nice clothes. I bought like a nice little gold watch, a button-down khaki shorts, boat shoes. We're celebrating her niece's her niece's first birthday.
Oh.
That'll be cool.
And then Sunday, Courtney got me tickets to the Mets game at Citi Field in Queens. It's a doubleheader, so we'll be there for 2 games.
Whoa, that'll be nice.
I got a good girl, man. She spoils me. She spoils me more than I even, deserve. So I'm very blessed. You know how it is, Survival.
Oh yeah, dude. You gotta have a girl, a hard-working girl,
and a hard-working girl too. And then you get the great dinners.
Yep, it's good to have. You gotta work to have one of them though. Like,
yeah,
you gotta earn it somehow. So you're doing something right. You're doing something right. I won't ask what it is.
Yeah.
Probably just charisma.
Yeah, it could be that.
Ladies like to be around nice guys that are confident and hold their own, and they feel safe around a good guy. And if you can make jokes, then holy shit, dude, you're probably in.
I met her, dude. I met Courtney in 2018 on
Where did you-
OkCupid.
Where did you meet?
Cool.
OkCupid online, Hector.
All right.
It's like a dating website, Hector.
Oh wow. I want to link
Yeah.
up then. Okay, Cuban.
Hector, you got a girl?
Right now, no.
You got any kids?
No.
Yeah, me either. None of us on the panel have any kids.
No.
Nope.
Well, look at us go.
Uh-oh. Phillies are
Oh, there they are.
That's at the bridge there that cross you over to either Pirate Stadium or Heinz Field.
Are those stadiums close to each other?
Yeah, they're like blocks away, bro.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, it's cool. You can walk. I wish New York had some shit like that. Imagine like there. 2 stadiums are in walking distance for 2 major league teams.
Yeah, but imagine the traffic, though.
There's no traffic there, bro.
No, I'm saying here. Remember when the U.S. Open?
Oh yeah.
It's a disaster.
Yeah.
You have the U.S. Open and City for the Met games at the same time.
Yeah, that's true.
It's terrible.
Yeah, you're not wrong. 49-48 Suns. Excuse me, 51-48 Suns. This is gonna be a tight game, Hector.
I know.
Did the Mets lose?
Yeah, they lost 4-3.
Ah,
It's all right, Survival. We're gonna make you a Mets fan.
Trump rigged it. We all know.
He did, didn't he?
He did. He rigged
That's
it.
a good one he has. Every Met loss, it's rigged.
I gotta give him credit though, man. Like my grandma takes a ton of medication, and what the fuck the diabetics have to shoot in their skin?
Insulin.
Her prescriptions went cheap.
Yes, and Biden somehow reversed that for Big Pharma. Now they're making billions of dollars on vaccine industry.
Aren't we giving a portion of our vaccines to the countries that are in need? Didn't we help out India and South Africa?
We're helping out a lot of people. We are sending taxpayer money to all kinds of different countries for all kinds of different reasons. If you look at the infrastructure bill that just passed, that was approved, we are really not doing anything of infrastructure in the United States.
Are you talking about roads and bridges?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about just it's the infrastructure bill that just passed. It's more of there's a few art installations, I think, in the United States, and then millions of dollars go to other countries. And
Why?
well, ask the Biden administration, ask Congress, the Senate. I don't know. They all passed it. I don't know why.
We got people at home that need help.
Yeah, I agree. I'm right with you. But we're sending money away. I don't know why. Maybe we owe them money. I just don't know, man. Who knows?
We're like the only country that does that shit. We're like, we don't have any money to help ourselves, but we'll help other countries.
I think there's a lot of countries that pay China for sure.
I don't want to pay China for anything.
Well, Trump had tariffs on China, but Biden reversed them. I don't know the ins and outs. I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah. I don't know either. That's why
But what's the score now on the game?
hold on. I'm waiting for the score to come back up. They're showing a replay, right? 55-50 Phoenix Suns. 8:47 to play in the third. Make that 55-51 Suns.
So it's a pretty close game.
It's on Channel 7. I don't know if you get that.
I'm out my wife is watching TV. I'm out in the garage.
Are you gonna make that garage like a man cave? Oh, you did already.
It kind of already is.
You got a TV in there or no?
No TV. I don't really do a lot of TV stuff, man. I don't.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't watch TV. Maybe I'll watch TV someday. I don't know.
Hey, that video with your mom, man. She's got a big ass backyard with tons of land.
Yeah, dude, they're doing pretty good over there.
Are they both retired or?
Yep.
Nice. What'd your dad do for a living?
He was an engineer. He's a road engineer.
Oh wow.
And he worked for the state.
Oh wow, even better.
So he's got like the state retirement and shit.
Are you an only child?
No, I have a younger brother.
Oh.
I used to have two, but shit happens, and we'll cruise past. I don't want to bring it up.
No worries.
Yeah.
I feel you. I had a cousin. He's tattooed on my arm. It was like a brother to me. He passed, so I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Sucks. Giannis shooting right now. I think it's a 1-point game, 55-54.
Are you the are you the oldest, Travis? I think
Yeah,
I've
I'm
asked
the
you that
oldest.
before. Yeah. So am I. I'm the oldest brother.
I'm the youngest. I have 4 older siblings. I mean,
Oh.
3 older siblings.
You're
This
the
dude
youngest
is
of
definitely
4?
on steroids. They're showing a picture of Giannis from 2013 weighing 190 pounds. Then they're
He's
showing
juiced.
him this year and he's 250.
He's juicing, dude. Maybe he's just using creatine.
That's fucking creatine. I remember when that first came out. That was like the fucking, oh, dude, you need to take protein and creatine.
Yeah. I remember that too. It was like brand new. No, you don't remember when it first came out. It came out when I was probably like 16 or 17. Maybe 15. I might have been 15 years old. So you would have been what? You've been a lot younger. Yeah, that's when it came out, and like weightlifters was like, it's all about creatine, guys.
Yeah, and they were all on anabolic steroids. Bunch of cheat. 56-55. Hector, are you watching the game still? 58-55 bucks.
I don't know if Hector's even there because there's no crackling and it doesn't say he's muted.
He might have walked away for a minute, maybe. Wow, look at all those fans outside the stadium.
But he doesn't have it muted and it's not crackling, so I think that he lost his connection. You might just be done with it, maybe.
Oh, how's Christy doing?
Dude, I should go check right now because I don't think she's doing very good. When I got home, she was in a really terrible mood. Said that she talked to her brand new boss today. That she did not like him. She did not like the way he was, or she said he was a joke. Which Christy is really good at what she does. She's an expert, and she's offended if people question her because she is really, really good at what she does.
So it sounds like her new boss was giving criticism, but it wasn't constructive.
It wasn't even criticism. It was just new. He's like, this is what you're going to be doing now.
Oh, God.
And she's like, I'm a fucking manager. And so she said she was going to quit. She's like, she told me that when I got home. She's like, I'm going to quit this place.
Right.
Which would be a big deal. That would be a really big deal if that did happen. But I know she's really unhappy. So with her work. So I don't know how to go address it necessarily because she's been talking. I can hear her on the phone with other people, and she's really heated up. You know.
Yeah.
She got kind of heated at me too, so I know she's in a mood.
Right.
If your girls,
have you
oh man, for just minuscule things, but because she's having a bad day. And so it's working on her mind, and she's angry. So every little thing irritates her. So it's like, why don't you go put your clothes away? You know what? I folded your clothes. Why don't you go put them in the dresser? It's those kinds of things, man. Like,
yeah.
What were you going to ask me, Survival? You were going to say happy.
I was going to say, like, have you and Courtney? Have you ever noticed Courtney out? Like, does she treat you any different after she has a really bad day? Because that'll
Nope.
happen at some point.
Not yet.
Yeah. When they have a really bad, stressful day, if it's a real stressful day, then they bring it home with them.
She only gets mad at me like, I'm still like I'm trying to adjust back to being normal or as normal as possible after COVID and shit. And like, sometimes I'll say shit like, oh, you didn't bring your mask. And she'll be like, Travis, I don't fucking need it. Like, okay, my bad. I forgot you're fully vaccinated and you're not afraid of COVID like I am. My bad. Don't hurt me.
Yeah, I'm not even vaccinated, and I'm not afraid of COVID.
Yeah.
Like it's 99.9, or now with the Delta, it's 99.98% survivable. And I'm just not afraid of it. And if I get it and I die from it, then fuck, man. I don't know. Then that's my time. I'm not worried. I'm not even worried about it, man. I'm not like, I'm not suicidal in any way, but I'm gonna go live my life the way I want to do it, without a mask on.
Yeah, my father was so afraid of getting the virus. That's why he got vaccinated, and I was afraid to get the vaccine, but he talked me into getting it. That was
How old is your dad?
He's 84.
Yeah, so I could understand him being afraid. Yeah.
Yeah, he struggles with a lot of anxiety, and plus he has rapid heartbeat from time to time.
Yeah, I could understand that.
I mean, it's not. Oh man, I wish Hector was here because he would have things to say. But he must have walked away. I was gonna say, man, it's not a vaccine. It's gene therapy. It alters your DNA, and it's experimental. It's not a vaccine. It's an experimental gene therapy. I've done plenty of research on it.
Yeah, I heard some people say that even if you're vaccinated, you'll still get the virus. You just won't die from it. That's what I've been hearing people say.
Yeah, and all that goes for people that are like obese or with underlying conditions, heart conditions, and other conditions, or old, really old people. It's almost as if they've just
my best
called it the flu. Like the flu. What happened to the flu? This is the same numbers, the same death numbers for the flu the last year is the same death numbers as COVID this year. So it's like, all right. So they rebranded the flu, and they're just what's the word? Sensationalized it. So like, everybody get the flu shot is basically what it is. And like, we're shutting everybody down if you don't get it. It's rebranded flu.
Yeah, my best friend died from COVID last year, or with it. What had happened is he had the AIDS virus, and
shit.
The virus.
So he died from AIDS.
Yeah, the doctor said that the COVID virus fed off of the AIDS virus.
Yeah, if you have AIDS and you get the flu.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's exactly what's going on everywhere. They've over-sensationalized this shit so much. Everybody's so afraid, man. It just makes me sick. I get so pissed off about it.
I think what the thing is though too, like, okay, it's 99.8 whatever survivable, whatever it is. I think because there is the small chance that people that don't have underlying health issues could die from it, they sensationalize that aspect of it. Like, there's kids now that are getting sick with the Delta virus and they're in ICUs. So even though it's a very small, minute percentage, that's what
sensationalize. You got to get Hector out of here, man. Because I keep expecting him to say something, but he's not going to because he's not there. I want him to. I wish he was there.
He'll comment in the chat if he comes back. Maybe he fell asleep. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's late over there. I forgot. I'm over on the West Coast.
Yeah, it's almost 11. And score 61-64 Bucks.
It's still light out. It's still light out over here. Oh, it looks like JB Vlog is live. JB Vlog says, "Do you think marriage is necessary these days?" That's the question of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a hard one. I mean, you can
I
kind
don't
of
know.
cheat. You can almost cheat the system if you're gonna have kids, then you should be married because then you'll get a tax credit. But if you're not married, man, it's hard to say. I really don't know. I should do
Yeah,
research on it.
all three of my siblings got divorced. My sister and my other brother, they got married once, divorced once. My sister, she said that she was being physically abused by her husband. They divorced, and she never remarried. And my brother Steve, he tried to make things work out with his wife, but he wanted the old-fashioned 50s wife, and she wanted to be a showgirl. And they tried to make it work for 10 years, but they finally went their separate ways in
Yeah.
2008.
I feel like that would be a very entertaining marriage to be married to a showgirl.
Yeah, he was always so afraid that how he'd react if he saw her kiss another guy on stage. And when he finally did see her do that, he freaked out.
Yeah, I would freak out over that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would too.
Yeah, and my oldest brother, he was married 3 times, divorced 3 times. Now he's on his 4th marriage, and that's the one that's working. They've been married for over 10 years, and they're still happy and in love.
Well, dude, you got to go tell this to JB Vlogs.
I got an uncle. I got a great uncle that's been married 7 times.
Oh wow. Yeah, my parents, they stayed married until my mother died 8 years ago. And my mom's sister, my aunt, she's divorced. She never remarried either. I mean, her husband cheated on her, and they divorced. And
What's that yelling?
Her ex-husband.
It's Christy.
Yeah, her ex-husband. Her ex-husband married the mistress, and they're still married.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, dude. So that's the question on JB Vlogs. So I'm gonna probably hop off here a little bit, and I'll go pop in over there for a second because Christy's like pretty much wanting to talk to me at this point.
Okay, bro. Yeah, I don't want to get you in trouble, Survival.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go and talk to JB a little bit as well.
Yeah, I'm going to drop in there and give her a thumbs up and whatnot, too.
Right on, guys. Good hangout. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you later.
All right.
All right. Cool having the boys up. Let me make sure I give JB Vlog some love here. Score is 71-66, Milwaukee Bucks, by the way, for anybody that cares. There's 2. Why is the clock running? What is going on here? Oh, we were just looking for you, Hector. Yeah, the Bucks are. Yeah, I'm heading over to JB Vlogs too, bro. Just trying to find our channel here. Wow, Giannis with a good fucking block there. All right, show JB some love. I'll probably get out of here in like 2 minutes. I'm not going to stay for this whole game. I'm fucking tired. And Hector, I'm pissed the Mets lost tonight. All right. 71-69. Milwaukee Bucks. Timeout called with 3:09 in the third quarter. God, I'm so pissed the Mets fucking lost tonight, man.
Incredibly delicious. New Coro Tequila. Sip it, savor it, smile. Visit shop.coro.com.
Half an hour is 1 year of my life. Yeah, I can feel my thoughts are changing.
Rated PG-13. New handcrafted quesadilla. It's a whole new way to adobo chicken. A whole new way to guac. And a whole new way to order. Because it's only in the app or online. The new quesadilla is a whole new way to Chipotle.
We'll write this in the chat real quick because I'll be live tomorrow at 12:30. I'm probably gonna go to bed. So, live tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Hector, Sean Mack, everybody. Live tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. I'm just not feeling doing this whole game tonight. Especially after last night. I streamed for like almost 5 hours. So tomorrow I'll be live at 12:30 p.m. because the Mets have an afternoon game tomorrow for whatever reason. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow night though. Because I have to go to physical therapy tomorrow. Yeah, they are. I have to go to physical therapy tomorrow at 7 p.m. So, yeah. They are. And the reason why they're depressing is because 1 second they'll pull off these great wins and then they'll fucking lose these fucking close games, like losing 4-3 tonight.
Yep, even easier than that. And with a top-rated app that lets you deposit checks and transfer money anytime, anywhere, is it really even a decision?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. For those of you that can't join me, if you want to watch the stream tomorrow when you get home from work, I still appreciate the views, even if they're not live views. So 12:30 p.m. tomorrow, I'll call the Mets game. It scares me too, bro. It scares me too, man. All these rookies, all these AAA pitchers that they're bringing in that aren't really ready or of caliber. We'll see what happens tomorrow, though. See you then.